Should be
Oh
recorded
God,
now.
I see. But yeah, we were going to start off from there, and then our internet dropped like as soon as we were ready to start.
Yeah, we were like, yeah, let's go back to the dude and talk to him, and then
Yeah, and then we just completely were gone.
Let's
But
see
that
if it
probably
happens
won't
again.
happen this time.
Yeah.
this just in, we have a new server restart date or whatever.
Mondays.
Mondays
Every Monday is.
at prime Netflix goodnight time, 10 p.m.
Sorry if you hear any weird sounds.
That's just my slave.
Yes, don't worry about her. It. I'm sorry. It.
Yeah.
The thing.
Definitely do not
I'm glad
humanize
that's
it.
where you
That
went.
makes everything a lot harder.
Shit. Oh, somebody's a robot. Oh my. Yeah. Oh my god.
Hey.
Oh, there we go.
That was Mike, wasn't it?
Shit.
No, that wasn't me at all.
Yeah, who's
That
fucking
was
with the
Mike.
bit rate right now?
I hate Michael.
Y'all
Nah,
sounded
you
like those
can't-
little monsters.
You can't
from
make
Spy
the
Kids
bit rate
3D.
that low, dude. Wait, did you say someone left the channel?
No?
No.
Yeah.
You just made the effect like someone left the channel. Whatever.
Alright. I want to talk to that bitch.
Hold on, I'm finishing something up here.
We'll come faster.
This has to be, you know, family friendly. I want to
Bryce,
get my
on
ad. I
Pornhub,
want to get my
they
ad
have-
revenue on YouTube.
On Pornhub, they have the little like thing at the bar now where it shows you where people watch the most of. So just go to that part to finish.
You know, and that's a weird metric to
It took
judge
me a
by.
second to figure out what you were talking about.
Because I try to follow that rule, and sometimes I really question people's starting
Yeah.
places in life. Because I'm like, it's like, oh, well, there's a zoom in on something I really didn't want to see.
Yeah, I noticed that. I don't use Pornhub often, but the last time I did, like, a fucking couple weeks ago, I was like, what is this? And it's like, here, you can see where people most seek to. And I was like,
Oh,
all right, let's
bar?
see. And then I was like, what the fuck is this? It was weird because it was just a scene of the girl, like, talking. And I was like, okay.
Oh yeah, baby, talk more.
And it was just like, oh, yeah.
Tell me
Glad
about
you're
your
here.
sad childhood.
It wasn't even like that. It was just, I don't know, it was bizarre. I can't remember what it was about, but she was just talking about something that didn't matter at all and wasn't sexual. And I was like, why?
So yeah, I went to college at Yale.
Yeah.
Wasn't there one pretty famous porn star that has like a master's or some shit in microbiology? And
I think it's
There-
neurology.
is it? And they're like, there's some interview, and they're like asking, so why are you do porn? She goes, I just like to have sex, and I get paid for it. And I'm like, well, reason enough.
That's smart as fuck.
Plus, you know, plus the drugs. Probably.
Yeah, mostly that.
Tastes like freedom.
Drinking like a Mountain Dew or something? Goddamn.
No, Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, Pepsi, dude, dead to me.
I used to like Pepsi more, but now I like Coke more.
It all tastes just like sugar to me.
That's
I say while
Coke is
drinking
what
sugar-free
tastes like
Monster.
oppression.
Yeah.
Pepsi is freedom.
The Schweppes is pretty cheap. The sparkling water, I was surprised. It's like $2.99 for a 12-pack, and that lasted me like a week, so that works.
I don't think I've ever had carbonated water.
Don't.
I like
it's god fucking awful.
You have to work towards it. It's something you really work towards.
That or even worse, just flavored water.
Yeah, you need a
Okay,
gateway.
I can't do flavored
You need
water.
a gateway drug. You know, something else that's equally as disgusting, or not equally, but.
I had to like do SodaStream with their syrup shit, and then put less syrup in each time, and then eventually I was like, this water's pretty good, and then I just put lime juice in it, and that was pretty good.
Anything that
you have to
requires that
work
much
towards it.
effort to enjoy is not something that you should enjoy.
I disagree because it's way better for me than the other things I actually enjoyed, like just not sugar-free Dr. Pepper for years. Like,
I don't know,
I
man,
jumped
just drink
into
water.
this conversation like a little late, but from when I jumped in, you remind me of my friend Jeff, who decided he really wanted to like gin, but he hated it, and so he just started buying the nastiest, cheapest gin he could find, and he would just drink that for like 2 straight months, and then he bought the nicest gin he could find, and he loved it.
That's just no.
Adrian,
It's too much.
here's
effort.
the deal, okay?
Oh boy.
So, let's say craft beer was like super, super horrible bad for you,
Uh-huh.
but you still wanted to drink craft beer.
Uh-huh.
You couldn't
Even
just
like craft beer
stop.
actually is.
You couldn't just stop drinking craft beer. Let's say you were addicted to it. You couldn't just stop. But the smart way to go about it would be to wean yourself off in any way you could. So you could slowly get yourself to normal beer, and then maybe you're like, hey, I shouldn't have normal beer. So you slowly wean yourself off normal beer. That's the effective strategy, Adrian.
Wow, I feel drunk just listening to you right now.
Motherfucker, I stopped smoking the same way as
I think
stopping
what he's trying to say
drinking
is that
pop.
he tends to have addictive tendencies, so he needs another way to deal with things.
No, it's just more of, this thing is killing me. Let me slowly stop doing it so that I don't get horrible withdrawal repercussions and just withdraw and then fucking rebound and do it again. That's
How addicted
retarded.
are you to soda if you have withdrawal conditions? God damn. I mean, I know caffeine, but still.
No, it's not even a caffeine thing.
It's just the sugar thing.
You gotta imagine I had been drinking pop, like, consistently since I was fucking 12. It's not something that's just like, oh, it's easy as fuck to just stop.
Oh, I know it.
Like,
I've
oh,
done
it's
it.
easy as fuck to just stop heroin. That's fine.
I get
Totally,
it.
and
what it is
totally
for me.
I've
analogous.
done
Yeah.
both. I mean, I get it.
No, excuse me, not the heroin part.
It's hard as fuck to drop sodas.
Yeah. That's why I weaned myself off, and then I've
Or
already gone back towards them.
consider this dieting strategy. Be
Mm.
poor enough that you can't afford soda every week. And then you'll drink water.
I mean, if I spent a lot
And
on
not
it,
just
then sure.
not just regular water, but like
Yeah.
Flint, Michigan
But tap water.
lead water.
No. Hell no.
It helps you
When
grow
I
in the
say it
dark.
makes me feel actually nauseous, it does make me feel actually nauseous to drink tap water.
Are you
not
sure it's not
fucking
just your mind? You know, like those like people that feel like the wind turbines that are around them, like are gonna make
It
their head
causes heart
explode.
palpitations.
You know,
Like,
it,
yeah, it's like one of
I
those
don't
mental
know.
things, I think.
it might be, but as far as I can tell, I can taste the fucking difference, and it's disgusting.
I
Is
want
there
to
like
do
too much fluoride or something?
I want to do
mean,
a
are you-
controlled test with you.
government taking over your
If
brain.
you
or-
want to take a control test, Adrian, you can go for it. I will do it for
No.
you. And
We're gonna
you will see.
we're gonna go broad with
That's
this
the
though. I
double
want to
wine,
do
though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do
Yeah.
a control test with like tap water from a different place
yeah.
than you're used to.
I want to do
You
a
can
bunch
have
of
some
different
Mama's water.
restaurants. I want to go
We
to
can
like a
ship some
But,
McDonald's.
water.
we don't want to kill him, dude.
No, I want to try a bunch of different places and then have him taste test, and then we'll
Adrian,
find out.
you're making this way too hard on yourself. All you need to do is use our tap water, our fridge water, the reverse osmosis water, and then pick a couple different brands of bottled water, because bottled water is disgusting to me too, except for like 2 different kinds.
Alright.
So just do that. You can find probably about 10 different waters you could give me, and there's your test.
Yeah, but what kind of tap water does your soda use?
I can't taste it because it's diluted with
He has a
other shit.
refined palate.
Like
I can only taste
I can
sugar.
use tap
God
water
intended.
and carbonate it and put lime juice in it, and I can drink it just fine.
I like my carbon water.
I prefer to not leave a carbon footprint with my water. Thank you very much.
I want people to know I existed, so I kill the earth as much as I can.
Let's be fair.
Leave a legacy. Yeah.
Mhm.
Solid choice.
Are we done arguing about beer and water now?
I was just filling the void with whatever jerk off session you were having.
Well, did you see what I posted in Discord, Chris?
Oh no, yeah. No, I wasn't
I
yelling
said
at you.
something and you're like, stop! But then you kept going on and I realized it was, you were like telling him to stop drinking pop.
What?
I'm looking at this site on role-playing games, and then onto the side it says hot network questions, how to avoid a friend's birthday party.
Hey, can you forward that?
Step 1, tell them you read this ad, just to put it out there.
I saw an ad online, and I can't go to your birthday party.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Interpersonal stack exchange. Stack exchange for
Stack
autists.
exchange for. Oh no! Why?
Oh.
That's so weird. All right. Anyway,
That is legitimately where autistic people go for life advice. There's
What is it? I didn't even click on it.
Stack Exchange is like a programming help
Oh,
forum
yeah.
originally,
Oh.
but then I guess you make them for different topics.
This one, the one I was looking at was RPG Stack Exchange.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, somebody go over what happened 7 years ago whenever we last played.
Mike has a kid.
That is a very short rundown.
that's all. the
Adrian
rundown
has
you need.
poison. We
Yes.
gotta talk to the bitch.
And I didn't poison the kid because I'm a good person.
Yes.
You can keep telling yourself that. That's...
Hey.
It's just like the after MTV special when they have the black background and the white text, like Adrian went off to kill himself. Michael, I read that
What was
wrong.
it? True Life? Is that the show?
We're gonna have to figure out a way to make our
Did you ask if the
friends.
show was called Anal True Life?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'd watch that.
Sorry, I had porn on my other monitor, so I kind of discombobulated my words.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find a way to force Michael to keep this child.
I need to find like DCFS
I'll
or
take care of
something
that.
to come take care of this child.
I'm sorry. Did the DM God itself just say, "I'll take care of this"? Was that a fourth wall break we just had there?
This is officially a dead.
The
I would
clouds
normally
parted.
call shenanigans, but in this
clouds
case, I'm
parted.
okay with this.
I will take care of this.
Destroy the child.
Straight. All right.
So yeah, we go up to those randos in the bar, and our monk friend says hello, and we said hello.
And he introduced you
Yeah.
to a man.
He introduced us the first time. Now we have to woo him for some reason. I can't remember. We have to get on his good side.
He says that he wants you guys to get a good night's sleep because tomorrow he's going to test whether or not you are capable and you can earn the spot to join the Order of the Gauntlets, or at least join their cause for moments of time.
Oh,
Okay.
that sounds cool.
Well,
So
let's
we
go to sleep.
So he tells you guys that you have a room in the inn upstairs, and he will meet you tomorrow morning at his garrison, almost out in the country.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you guys go to sleep.
Let me. Since I did not use my like divination rolls, you want me to re-roll them, or you want me to keep them?
Just go ahead and re-roll them, just so we have a fresh look at what they are.
I want to make a slight trap at the door. I just want to put a piece of rope on the top with a bag containing my dice. Just so if somebody opens the door, they'll fall down and clink, and maybe we'll wake up, just in case.
Well, you each have your own individual room.
Well, I'm doing it tonight.
Why is Adrian sad facing?
Because I'm not sad that Mike kills himself. I'm sad that I become a father.
Oh, you finally read that.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out if I want to change spells for some kind of test here or not. I think I should be good.
Is it like CPS or anything like that?
No, I think if you
Like
don't
a-
want a kid, you know, just leave it out in the rain.
Like a kindergarten or like a...
I mean, Mike, let's consider the area that we're in. I literally
Like,
just
even the
bought
ASPCA would
a
be
half-orc
decent right now.
child for 6 gold. Do you think that there's going to be fucking child protective services anywhere nearby?
I mean, maybe.
He literally gave me it for less money than I tried to haggle him for.
Maybe it was just a really good deal.
We
that
are
he
in a
had to
bad
pass the
part of
savings on
town,
to
bro.
you. I mean, that's like the whole town, though.
All right, so you guys all go into your individual rooms and you fall asleep. Chris has set a trap for his. Michael, roll perception with disadvantage.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Okay, alright.
You like
Okay.
crawling into your bed.
Yep.
This game is so stupid. It's
He
crazy.
stows himself to your hip.
If only I could see this, I could force Bryce to have a bed roll.
Okay. Now make a perception roll again with disadvantage again.
Again. Are you just gonna make me roll until it's bad?
No, those are both bad. Those are both fails. Michael, you feel a intense burning and pain on your wrist out of nowhere. You were woken from a dead sleep.
What
And you
the?
feel searing pain on your wrist.
I'm gonna look at my wrist.
You wake up and you now have a black cord tied around your wrist that has tightened almost to where it's embedded in your skin. You also see that the child that you had taken in, young Ronald, also has a similar black cord searing into his skin, and he's trying his darndest to be as quiet as possible to not wake you as he's flailing around and crying.
You were now sold on.
You then pass out from the pain.
Whoa, buddy. How about relentless endurance, my dude?
What does that do?
That's when my hit points are reduced to 0. I'm not killed, but I go to 1 hit point.
Well, you're not dying. You're just in pain, and you pass out from it.
That's just rude. That doesn't feel right.
Make a Constitution
then-
saving
I mean-
throw.
Should I just go to rage then? And then
No, you're out. You're out.
I'm angry sleeping, dude. Don't.
And then you sit up, and you were in a weird, foggy, different realm of existence. And young Ronald is sitting next to you. And before you stands this massive, massive orc.
Like how massive? Like 2 or 3 times the size of me?
Hold on a second.
His name is Ronald Balboa
Weasley.
Senior. I am the Orc Father.
Oh my god.
You have done good.
It's actually Malak Ball, and
Yeah.
I'm in a teleconference with the devil right now.
Yes.
Who is Moloch Ball? What's he from?
Elder Scrolls.
That's okay. Yeah.
The devil is an orc. How does that make you feel?
That's fine. He can take whatever appearance he wants.
No, this is his true form, dude.
Actually, I retcon that. You don't see a giant orc.
All right.
You just see a giant black figure hidden in the shadows. And
Am I coherent?
in Orcish, he explains to you that your young friend there, fearing for his life, has created a bond.
Like a glue
And-
bond?
Like a soul bond.
What? I made a soul pact with a child.
He prayed to the orc god of Yurtus, who is the shadow figure you're talking to.
Oh God.
And he prayed that he would be able to stay next to you because he was scared for his life. And
Yeah, he's about to be.
Yurtus gave him these cords and explains that whatever happens to the young boy happens to you.
This doesn't sound like a fair contract.
Isn't fatherhood great?
See, the father that I
Kids do
remember
the
is,
darndest thing.
is when fathers go to get some cigarettes and then they come back like 20 years later. That's like the kind of father I was thinking about.
Unfortunately, if you were to do that, the poor boy could be harmed and you could die mid-stride.
Yes. How long does this last?
Until the pact that I have committed with Ronald succeeds.
And when are those conditions met?
That is none of your concern.
It absolutely is. Oh, bullshit me.
At the sign of your disrespect, the shadowy figure, like his cloak, flies open and he soars at you, and your vision just goes black.
Oh, damn it.
Wowee.
I have one of those cloaks too, you bastard.
You wake up,
I'd like to.
and on your left wrist, you now have a very intricate orcish tattoo that
Is it a tramp stamp?
No, it's on his wrist, you
Damn it.
idiot.
Damn it.
That'd be weird. Here, little Timmy, put a tramp stamp on, and your father will have one too.
And yeah, it's has some odd ruins around it that you don't quite understand. I shouldn't say quite. You don't understand them at all.
Isn't it orcish though?
The style of the tattoo is orcish, but the ruins are not.
Okay, I have that on my character sheet now. That I have a soulbound or a soul pact via Yurtus.
Y-U-R-T-R-U-S.
Y-U-R? T-U-S?
T-R-U-S.
Yurtus?
Yeah, I couldn't get the second R in.
Condition for the bond to be broken is for you to actually love him back with all of your heart.
That's fucking precious.
I know. That's oppression is what that is. My rights are being infringed right now.
Everybody else, you had a miraculous night of sleep, and you all have +5 to your hit points.
Temp, I assume.
Yes.
Damn.
At least I don't have exhaustion.
Yeah.
Mike, you have
You have
exhaustion.
Where do I mark that at?
No, I'm
You know what?
kidding,
I
you
was
don't.
an atheist before we came into here, but I'm starting to like this god fella.
I guess I need to go read some books on Uranus. Yurtus.
Maybe
the-
you can
the clouds
actually
open
talk
outside.
to your son and ask him what the deal is.
No.
You you hear the clouds part, or the clouds part outside, and you just hear somebody shriek. I told you so. The best part is I had this planned all along.
God damn it. I'll figure something out. Who has knowledge religion?
Not me. I have a -1 in that.
I have 0.
And I have -1 in intelligence, so I'm really not your guy for that.
knowledge of all things.
Caleb, what do you have? You have at least
Look at
plus
this
1?
know-it-all.
I have +4 intelligence.
Alright, well, I need your help.
I can use my insight to tell you whether or not that shit's permanent.
What
Maybe.
do you need help on?
Yeah,
I
that
need
shit's
to
there.
know.
Yep. Yeah, that's tattoo.
It's a bit more than a tattoo at this point.
Yep, that's a soul-bound tattoo.
Yeah, that's
I'm just gonna become hindsight, man.
hindsight.
Hey, that's my job.
You know what? It looks like you're bound to that kid now.
Yeah.
That
does
might suck.
You know, I think that may have been a god.
Mr. Smarty Guy, I need your religion.
I
Well, this
That's-
is, oh, okay, never mind.
that's not really my expertise, but what are you talking about?
Urtrus. Do you know anything about that god?
Well,
Go ahead and roll with disadvantage since there's
Okay.
nothing really in your backstory that would give you orc god. All right. You know that Urtrus is the orc god of death and disease.
All right.
Oh my.
he's no offense, but orc gods, they're kind of not a really happy bunch. So this one is death and disease.
You know that
Amazing.
he is somehow or he's called the Lord of Maggots, as well as the Rotting One.
Well, of course.
That's
Sure.
great.
Yeah.
What does this have to do with you?
Nothing.
Wait, aren't you like never wear shirts?
No, that's my
That's-
other character.
That's the other one. So I can't see your tattoo.
Let me see what I'm wearing. I'm just. Oh no, I'm wearing I think I'm wearing like a leather outfit. I remember I bought that last time. I don't remember if it comes with gloves.
Oh, it was a leather
Sure.
jacket. Was it sleeveless? I don't think it was.
I mean, it is if you want it to be.
I think it just says leather suit, but I don't remember I having anything
Gimp suit.
envisioned for it.
I remember it was bedazzled.
You were looking for something to increase your performing.
It was supposed to be fancy.
It is.
I thought that was boots.
No, it was just
That's what it started as, but he sold me a whole suit.
What a salesman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what a guy. I'm gonna take little Ronald off to a side room and explain to him that he's just basically made a deal with
eternally
the devil.
grounded.
You're in big trouble, young man.
I can't do that because then I'm
That's
grounded.
paddling.
If your character actually thinks that, it's hilarious.
So that's
He
great.
has he has 0 intelligence and +1 to wisdom. He'll get by. I explained to him that he's made a deal with the god of death, and that probably wasn't a good idea, and I should probably know the terms of release.
He looks up at you and he looks at your wrist tattoo. And he looks at his own and he points at him. He goes, "Same."
God, how old is he again?
I forgot
It's
about
like
that.
5.
Isn't that like 10 in orc years?
He's a really dumb 10-year-old.
I mean, he's malnourished.
He hasn't had a
and-
he hasn't.
He can understand enough. He might not be able to speak very well.
I need him to understand a lot more. I want to tell him that I'm not angry. I'm just really disappointed.
He kisses you on the nose and scampers off to go eat breakfast.
How does he manage that? I'm like 6 feet tall.
Weren't you
I
kneeling
figured
down?
you were being a good father and kneeling down to him.
I assumed that as well, I guess.
I was
thought
going
you
to
said
talk down to him from my place of power.
Oh. Shit.
He punches you in the groin, and then when you reel over in pain, he kisses you on the nose and goes to eat breakfast.
Didn't he punch himself in the groin then?
No.
Oh, it's not backwards,
No.
is it?
No,
No,
it
of
wasn't a
course not.
mirror. That's good stuff.
I grow increasingly disappointed.
Does this mean if the child is
All of a
sad,
sudden, you
he's
hear a
sad?
thud.
I hope it's not an
And-
emotional link.
You
That'd be
hear
really, really
a bunch
bad.
of thuds and an orc boy cry out, and then you also feel a bump on your head grow up.
Oh my.
Yes.
Did he run out of the room and hit his head on something?
He fell downstairs, man.
What?
And now we
This-
have two
this is
retarded
gonna
party
get
members.
annoying.
No!
This is getting good enough.
Just listen. Apparently I need to go into town and buy like a padded suit for him to be inside of at all times.
Full football game.
Yeah, dude, he's just always gonna sit in my backpack.
Just
Can't
cover
go
him with
anywhere
pillows.
I explained to him that what he does hurts me, like physically and emotionally. This is metaphorical and for realsies, and that he needs to shape up if he wants to be a good child and grow up into a big, strong orc.
Okay, Papa.
Also, my name is Mikkel. just in case you didn't know, I don't think anyone even told you my name.
Papa Mickle.
Sure.
Pumpernickel.
I'm not a bread, goddammit.
Uh,
No. Well,
I'll
I
be
guess
downstairs probably like 20 minutes. later.
My only option is to just keep moving forward. Is there like a
let's-
library?
Let's go ahead and take like a 2-minute break. I'm gonna help Nat get upstairs real quick.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back.
okay, okay.
One of my testicles hurts a tiny bit, and that's frustrating.
Oh,
There
Did
we
you
go,
check
that's better.
yourself for lumps?
yeah,
I do every once in a while.
that's
I
good.
never check my nuts.
I mean, sometimes when I'm sitting on the toilet, I'll be like, might as well give them a check just in case, and then I kind of, gently roll them around, make sure I'm not
What are you
twisting
fucking
my
kneading
cord
dough?
around.
Roll them
No,
around?
man, mine are like really.
No,
thin.
what I mean is like
Goddamn.
you grab it right, and then you turn
I
it
like that.
over to feel the other side. I mean,
This is starting to sound really, really uncomfortable.
it sounds that way, but that's not what I mean.
It's-
It's
and then
not
you
like I fucking
squeeze it
grab
until
them
it's
and
like
twist
breaking
them
an
like
egg in your
behind.
hand.
Chris must be into that
No.
weird porn where they torture your balls.
No, not even close. We've been over this. I don't even
He
like
wants
a woman
a-
touching my balls. Period.
He wants a large
Oh.
woman to step on his balls and high
Fuck
heels.
no.
Probably.
Get out of here.
He's into
Hell
that whatever you call it.
No.
Ruined orgasm, is that what that is? Where
I
you're
have
about to
no
come in and
idea.
Just, like punch you in the dick.
I feel like that transcends ruined orgasm.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, that ruined orgasm would be like, oh, you stop touching.
All I want is a girl
Stepping
to tell
on
me
it.
how much of a pathetic weeb I am, and then maybe like throw up on my face. That's it.
Mm.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
Just
he'd like us to
alright,
think
yeah,
it was
alright.
that.
I could see that.
if
in
I found
Chris,
out to be,
whatever.
yeah, if I found out that to be true, I
What do
could
you
believe
think?
it.
There's no carpets in the basement.
Wow, what
It's
the
easier to
fuck?
mop up.
Oh god, I'm still remembering that video from eFucked.
The one where she's wearing the high heels and stabs him in the nuts while
No.
she's in the bathtub.
No, not that. Jesus.
All that,
Fuck.
yeah. that
I was
a Bang
thinking
Bros
about it,
one.
but I was gonna be nice and not mention it. But thank you for that. No, it was the Japanese one where it's like she is projectile vomiting everywhere.
Oh,
and
is
it's
it
like-
the one where she eats the fucking
Yeah.
the blended cockroaches?
Yeah,
Oh god.
yeah. That's
Oh.
legitimately the closest I've ever gotten to throwing up by watching something on that
It
site.
has like multiple layers of disgust. It's like, insects,
Yeah.
blended up,
Yeah.
drinking it, puke. Like, wow, alright.
They
Why
just
don't
kept.
you fucking eat a baby while you're at it?
That may have been in the deleted scenes.
I suppose she probably ate a few baby cockroaches. Ugh. I don't feel well.
It's because you're rolling your testicles around.
No, it's okay. All right. Hold on. So imagine you're holding an egg, right? And this egg has like a cord on top of it.
Are we talking hard boiled or just regular?
Sure, hard boiled, whatever.
Hardboard.
I prefer
Hard
pickled.
boiled eggs. So you're holding it, right? And then there's this cord coming up on the top of it. To feel the top side, you have to like shift your hand to the left or to the right slightly,
dog,
like
it's
maybe 20 degrees.
And
That's
man
what I
balls.
meant by rolling my ball around. Just slightly so I could feel towards the top. That's it. Nothing crazy.
Well, I'm glad that now YouTube is going to have a good understanding on how to check their balls for testicular cancer.
Oh,
That
yeah, I
shit
forgot I was
strikes early.
recording, too.
Remember that.
But you can't twist your balls around too much because that causes testicular torsion.
Yeah,
And
that
that's
sounds
bad.
pretty awful.
Yeah, it sounds like it would hurt really bad. I thought I had it for a while because I had like really bad pain in my nuts,
Mm-hmm.
and I found out what it is.
Jerk off 5 times a day.
No, because I don't. And I was wondering what it was, and as far as I could figure out, it was irritated because I was wearing these silk boxers and they didn't have a lot of give, and I would wake up to where like my nuts were pressed against my legs, like strangled there,
I hate that.
just because I was like sleeping in a weird position, and then my ball would hurt for the rest of the day. And then at some point, I also noticed it was hurting near like just the cord up top. I forget what the tube is called, but you know, the top tube, and that can get infected as well. And I think that's what it was.
What you?
But it went away
So,
after, like, a
so
year.
you may not
You're like,
be
no, no,
into
no.
autoerotic asphyxiation, but your balls apparently are.
Apparently.
Choke me, daddy!
It was awful. I had to start like being like, okay, I can't wear these to bed, and that fixed it to where I didn't wear the silk boxers at night. I would just take them off and then wear like pants over them, like pants that weren't silk, and it worked. So you know, yeah, that's a history of my testicular health. Did I ever tell you guys the first time I got a fucking physical?
No.
Did they not
Most
warn you
people
about
don't.
it? And whoa!
No,
What
they
you
did.
doing?
The first physical I got, he didn't touch my balls, and I was like, oh, sweet. The second physical I got is the first one where they touched my balls, so I consider it the first one.
That's when your
Um,
cherry was popped.
Yeah, and he told me, okay, so he's sitting at his desk, right? I'm sitting over by on the bed part where you sit down,
Uh-huh.
and he was a good, like, 5 feet away, and he's like, all right, drop your pants, and I was like, okay, drop my pants, and he's like, all right, now come over here. And I was like, why?
On your hands and knees, crawl to me.
Not on my hands and knees, but I had to shuffle
right there.
my legs towards
Yeah.
him
Yeah,
because it was like, bitch, I could have walked to you and dropped my pants.
it's a power thing.
Yeah, I feel
was
like
just like,
there's some
what the hell?
unspoken desires going on.
That's
Chris-
what I thought too.
Chris,
when
do
he
you
said
want
it,
to
I was
talk
just
about
like,
something? Should I mute this recording real quick?
no, it's fine. He's a weird motherfucker, and I don't know. I felt weirded out when he said it. I was just like, why would you make me do it that way? You're weird. But he just like grabbed my balls for like about, I don't know, 2 seconds each, and then he was done. So nothing weird happened. He just wanted to
What
see
the
my dick
fuck did
jiggle
I
around.
just walk into?
Oh, you've been
Talk
missing
about
out,
when I got a
man.
physical.
And
He told me to
raped.
drop my pants about 5 feet away from him, and then have me shuffle walk over to him. Because he likes watching dicks jiggle or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Did you like tuck
Yeah.
it between your legs when you waddled over? Or...
No, I didn't have time to think of a solution or even cover up. I just kind of like shuffled over there, like, all right.
I had an even weirder experience.
Well,
My friend's father touched my balls.
yeah, see, I'd probably not be down for that.
Well,
Probably.
He's leaving critical information out.
He's also my physician, but you know.
No, I know. I still would be like, Mom, Pop, no, new physician.
They offered. It didn't bother me.
My friend's
Yeah, what
mom
about me?
touched my balls.
On purpose?
Mm-hmm. She.
As a medical
It
professional?
was a
or-
legitimate cupping of the balls.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Why?
Did you tap it?
because
Was
she
it
is
slow
my
and sensual?
physician.
You fucking country folks are weird as shit. So I was looking at your son's balls the other day, and they seem fine.
Yep.
Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Appreciate it.
That was the running joke in our high school. Since it's a small town, she had basically fondled most of our high school class.
I got a half handy from your mom.
Yes, that has been the joke all these years.
The weirdest part about that whole thing was he did my physical, and then we sat there and he talked to me about how he wished Jesse and I would forgive each other and start being friends again.
Are you gonna tell people my dick size if I don't? Like,
because at the time he was dating Daphne Wilson, and I went over and fooled around with her. So then she called Jesse, broke up with him, and started dating me, and that royally pissed off Jesse.
I can see why.
And we didn't talk for months.
Well,
that's been a common theme for me and Jesse, though.
You stealing his chick for no reason?
It went the other way once, didn't it?
Yeah.
Was it revenge?
Probably.
Sounded like just desserts to me.
I had my eyes on this girl named Beth, and like we were friends and we talked a bunch. And then Jesse, with his like pretty boy charming BS, comes in and swoops her up.
Nice.
And so I tried my damnedest to get that girl to flip, but she wouldn't do it.
To flip.
And we ended up fighting over that too, and we didn't talk for even longer.
Fuck.
Pretty good.
But yeah.
I don't have any stealing people's girlfriends' tales. Or getting stolen from.
Chris
Well,
has
that's
a dark
boring.
side that he doesn't talk about.
Did you never tell Adrian about Emily?
What?
Son of a bitch.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It all makes sense now.
Alright, but anyway.
Twist.
I just want to let you know.
She
Adrian's
crawls out of
actually
your
gay.
bed. She crawls out from underneath your bed, and she's your slave that you were talking about.
No.
She's been there
I
for
heard my name.
over a
Get
year.
back under there, witch.
God damn it, that sounds like a fucking really stupid manga plot that they would actually
Yeah,
use.
it does sound like one.
Hi,
Alright.
girlfriend under the bed surprise.
What?
That's more
I
of a
thought you
Doujin
were
title.
gay.
Surprise, I'm not gay. Childhood friend under the bed. Anyways.
All right. Well, so Michael, you now have some sort of soul bond with your child.
Yes, I
Um,
can feel it.
Everybody else had a very nice rest,
Feel
and you go and meet Froome. Froome, that's his name. What's
Did
his
they
first
wait for
name?
me?
Yeah, everybody kind of gets up and like it's kind of like a hotel. Everyone just kind of goes down and eats breakfast and
Okay.
then just kind of waits by the front door.
Is it a continental breakfast?
It is content.
Whoa, what the fuck?
There's food. There's food from everywhere.
Good.
I'm sorry, that was a really poor, dumb joke. Please forgive me.
No.
It's over.
Anyway,
Alright, sorry, my internet's breaking up.
Oops.
are you gonna disclose why you took forever?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask. Why'd you take forever, dude?
Because
Wait.
I have to get ready when I wake up, okay?
Dude, I have a child and it didn't take me that long.
Wait, what did Chris do? What did I miss out of character?
I took like 20 minutes extra. Okay, I have to follow a routine. I'm an acolyte. You need to like deal with it. It's no big deal.
Chris, do you remember your backstory, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Anyway.
doesn't have to do with that, by the way, guys.
Oh, I
Like, the
forgot
reason
to
I took a
mention
while.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I only brought it up because I think you like have the coolest backstory out of.
Probably.
I mean, mine's like lame as can be, so. But I
Ugh.
forgot to mention like 4 days ago that you should probably reread my backstory for the other campaign. Because
Did you change it?
no, but like you seem to have forgotten what it was like last time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would have been 4 days ago.
Yeah. Too late.
So it goes. Anyway, you guys go and you make your way to Froome's estate. He has a some would say a small army that kind of lives with him. I mean, it's almost like a miniature town he has out there. His house is obviously the biggest and the brightest, but there's also obstacle courses. There's like a miniature wizard's tower. There's all sorts of cool, weird shit that this dude has. Just kind of lying around. No, he's just a leader of an army. And he sees you guys marching up from the road, and he welcomes you all, arms wide open, and he picks up your son and
Please don't.
gives him a big old hug.
Do I feel that hug?
He gives him a little shake, and you get dizzy and fall over. No, I'm kidding. No, he greets you guys and acknowledges the new entry to your party, and he explains that so my job is to make sure that we're not letting a group of complete incompetent fools kind of gain information from our group.
Well, shit.
So I need you guys to kind of do some tests for me to prove that you're not.
Incompetent is our middle name.
Is this like ISAT?
Counter argument. We're actually pretty good, and we completed a very good stealth mission, sir. Can I persuade him with tales of our well-doings?
Roll persuasion.
Damn.
Well, son, that's a great story, but stealth isn't what I'm worried about right now. So here we go. And he leads you off into his little playground.
Okay.
And he leads you to a ring. Kind of a big dirt pit with rocks sitting around the outside. And he says that the first step of any new recruit is to prove that they are able to handle themselves well in combat. I understand that you guys aren't fully joining our army, and so I just would like one of you can choose whoever you want. I would like one of you to go up against one of my new recruits and make sure that you're not retarded.
Hell, Mike, do you want to do it?
I suppose I could.
I'm just asking because you seem
I
to
can
like
take on
one-on-one
anybody.
combat.
Yeah, I can fight.
All right, do it. It's all you then.
Fight.
But what if you're worried about the status of your new?
I'm sure one of you can temporarily.
I'll
step
protect
up.
your kid.
No, I
don't
mean
worry.
you're gonna have a hard time keeping your mind focused, aren't you? Because you have
No.
someone else to care for now, and it's not just yourself.
Wait, did we establish that the
it's
damage that
battle.
you take is reflected on?
That is
No, it
true.
doesn't.
It's not a two-way street. It's
Oh,
entirely
okay.
one way. It's very unfair.
I'll protect
It's a
you
bad deal.
while you fight. Don't worry. I'm gonna stand there with my shield up and kind of like ready to protect the child.
Don't make it obvious.
Just my shield on my side then.
Right now, I have a literal Achilles heel.
I'm just, if anybody asks, I'll just tell him like he's really protective of his kid. He loves
Just
him
tell him
so
that my
much.
kid's he's a special child and needs special nurturing and growth.
Aren't you special? Yeah.
All he can say is "papa," so I think people will get it. But I'll fight him. I'll
Okay.
fight.
Excuse me. I apologize.
You start at the drop of the spittle.
No.
Are we fist fighting or?
Fisticuffs?
Well, please hold.
You'll never know.
I'm assuming you didn't hear that.
I
No.
heard a little bit.
Good.
Was that a poot?
No, it's not a poot.
You should steal from the commander.
Don't put ideas
no.
in
Oh,
his
he's
head, dude.
focused on the fight.
Like in the middle of battle, surrounded by
Yeah.
crew.
I might be a thief. I'm not retarded.
Oh, come on, man. We could show him for downplaying our stealth mission. Fuck him, man.
Aren't you supposed to be the goody two shoes of our group?
He
You're a
just
bad
talked down my accomplishment,
You're
alright?
a
So
bad
don't fucking
influence.
tell me.
You're a bad
How
influence.
dare he? He acts like, oh, I don't need your shit. The first time he asks us to do anything that requires a small group, I'm gonna say, oh, you thought, oh, I don't need that type of fucking skill set. I'll mock that son of a bitch because that's what he deserves.
So what's gonna happen
Who are
if he asks us to break
Who are you
fingers?
mocking?
the captain. And I'm whispering this to Crook, by the way. This is in character.
Oh.
I'm telling you all this.
And I'm asking though, if he wants us to break fingers, who's gonna help?
Me? That's what I do.
Why don't you
Like,
shush? Okay. All right. Calm down.
Okay. Well, Mike, you step into the ring. And you're all 4th level, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You step in the ring. He explains to you that this is not hand-to-hand combat, but full contact. Don't worry. We'll stop the fight before anyone dies, hopefully. And yeah, he summons this man. He's kind of he's a little bit taller than the group of men that are kind of crowding around to watch the initiation of sorts. He's a good head taller, maybe 2 heads.
Does he summon him from like his posse or from like out of the ground?
No, from his posse.
Was he a turnip?
Um,
Zosio no
And-
Makata.
the men slowly part the waters, and up steps a centaur,
Oh.
and he steps into the ring with you. And
I've been watching Ash vs. Evil Dead. That's why that came to me.
oh, is that good?
It's not bad. It's
Sounds-
It's exactly what you'd expect. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, that sounds like you're describing the movie first
yeah,
one.
yeah.
What is
I
he
need to go back and
wielding?
watch. He is wielding a pike.
Oh, god damn it!
You have a great sword. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I do have a great sword that I'm going to use.
And at the sound of a horn, the centaur attack.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Roll for initiative.
I did.
Okay.
You got this, boy.
He was
Is
super
it Dex?
Yes. Ha 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 ha!
Okay. All right. So, Mike, you get the first shot.
How far away from him am I?
Like 10 feet.
Oh, okay. All right.
Kick his
And-
ass.
I'm gonna rage, and then walk up to him and hit him with my sword.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, hold on, Bryce. Hold on.
Holy shit!
Yeah, there's more.
That
wait.
activates my savage attacks. When I do a crit, I get to roll the weapon's damage dice an additional time.
Oh my god.
So an extra 2d6.
Wow.
You can
And
set
then
that up
I-
in your weapons.
Oh, really?
Just when you do crit, roll an extra 2d6.
And then my rage.
Okay, 32 damage.
The battle's over.
Holy shit!
So you
Mikkel has been watching way too many games of Game of Thrones. He learned from the mountain just then.
I did.
yeah, so shit, you took me by surprise. Anyway, he comes sprinting at you, and you just take that great sword and you sweep his legs out from underneath him. And he comes careening, like, sliding into the dirt, and you spin back around, almost striking twice, and not almost, literally, and just slam your sword into its spine, You break the skin, like you hear nasty bone cracks, but the centaur does stand back up.
Ooh.
No.
And he's now going to sprint at you, and he's going to multi-attack.
All right now.
Miss every single blow and then crit again. That'd be so great.
That would
This
be
is
great.
your time, Mickle.
What's
19
next?
plus 11.
At the rousing success you just had, from behind Crit or Bazir, you hear, "Papa, good job, Papa!" And you start to hear the beating of a drum to a very uplifting and motivational beat.
Nice.
Is it like jazzercise?
It does. Okay. Okay, so that's a miss. And again, what's your DC?
15.
Okay, 2 misses.
All
Your
right.
turn.
Yes.
That's a hit. Okay, again, he comes charging and he rears up and tries to kick you with his hooves and then slam down with his pike, and he misses both of those. And as he slams down with his pike, you take your great sword and jab it up into his chest, and you completely penetrate his chest out in the front and out the back.
Look
Oh,
away,
damn.
child.
And,
Look away.
Oh, that was a bit much.
Yeah, I'll cover his eyes.
And he collapses to the ground, quickly breathing, and you hear another horn sound as the men around the camp just go ballistic.
I need to make sure you're not completely retarded, he says.
Wait till Michael gets tested for doping though, because I'm gonna be in trouble.
Oh yeah.
A man's only at his strongest when he has something to protect.
That
I thought
soul
that
pack
Rocky
using
would be your weakness, but
the
he's
power of
actually your
children.
greatest strength.
I'm also now imbued with the strength of a small child.
Adrian,
Thanks to my
please
pack.
no.
Yes, please.
That's God no.
But anyway, you
Horrible. Adrian.
um
I hope you're stealing from a small child.
I'm stealing from your son. I want that fucking
Yes,
tambourine.
Literally nothing.
stealing your son.
Oh, that's no God, why?
I'm surprised there's no way to do this secretly.
You can whisper, Bryce.
Adrian, it's /GM roll, and then you type in what you
Oh, I completely forgot about that.
So you would just
Damn.
type in 1d20 plus 6, and then it'll roll it only for Bryce.
Yeah.
You would just have to look at what your roll is going to
Here,
be
let me-
for
let me
what you're
try
rolling.
here. So you said it was slash
GM roll, space, and then what you're rolling.
1d20. Does that work? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Oh,
rolled
cool.
19.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Yeah, do the /GM roll and then click on your skill.
Ooh, does that work?
Really?
I don't know. It's worth a shot.
Nope.
No.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
What? It just. Oh, okay.
Just rolls in public.
Well, good to know. I totally forgot. I remember I was able to like whisper to you somehow.
Yeah, exactly. I remember typing to you that way, but I forgot about the roll.
Because that's what started all the drama with
in the
pressing me.
settings. In the settings, if you like, there's a whisper rolls to GM. It's
Whisper.
whisper toggle, query whisper, and always whisper.
Where you seen this? At?
Ah, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
Settings,
whisper
yeah.
toggle. There we go. I
And
turned
then in the
whisper
top left, you get like a little public or 2 GM, and then you can just do it right to them.
Nice.
That's handy as fuck.
I'm not seeing this at all.
The cog wheel
So,
on your character
yeah.
sheet.
Oh, on the character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on the top right, there's roll queries, advantage toggle, and then below that is whisper rolls to GM. Do
Hang
whisper
on.
toggle.
Hang on here.
I'm hanging on.
Gotta hang on to what you got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike, that fight with the centaur was legit ranked at deadly.
All right. Which gear we talking again now? Sorry. Next to spells.
Yeah.
Okay, and then.
And that's 2 down from the gear, basically. There's Whisper rolls the GM. And just put on Whisper toggle.
Nice. Oh,
You
that's
see it in the
perfect.
top left?
Yeah, that's perfect. Cool. Donkey. Donkey.
Donkey!
Alright.
Oh, hello there. Anyway.
That was awful.
I had to take that off. It rang once in the night. And I was like, no.
I told you. Like, why would
I need it for an alarm clock.
So good though.
That's fantastic.
Like
to
no
think
matter
about.
what you have your volume settings at, that will play at legitimately maximum.
You're just laying in bed.
I was like, I
trying to go to
flinched.
sleep.
I fucking flinched. Like I was almost dead asleep, and it was like, oh hello there. It's like, okay, that is off right now.
I told my wife I was going to make that my message tone, and she just got up and left.
Well, could she hear it?
No, I haven't done it yet.
All right, you need
Yeah.
to just like while you're sleeping tonight, just make sure it goes off once.
Better yet, put it on her phone for your text tone.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, she's got an iPhone though. I don't know if
It's
Is there a way to
dog,
do
so it
that?
should work. You'd probably have to plug it into a computer though, I think, to set it like that. Hold on, let me.
Alright, so did Adrian get totally caught stealing whatever he was stealing?
he didn't get caught. He almost did. He was able to get in there just fine, but he wasn't able to extract anything.
Okay. And, well...
Not that
none
it's
of us
any
know about
of
it,
concern to you, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, the centaur falls, the horn blares, the men go crazy. 2 wizards come out of the crowd and they start like forming some rituals. And he just kind of like gets healed, gets up and walks out. Probably clerics more than. But
I was just saying.
I was like,
share your
did
spell.
I just kill a guy? I was afraid.
no, you left him with 2 health points.
Okay.
Or 3, excuse me. So, yeah, with a absolutely stunned look on his face, Froome comes over and
Froome.
claps you on the back, and with a hearty laugh, just says, you know, I can't believe my eyes. If I almost want to throw you down a sack of money right now to join my army. That was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
That's how we do.
He then leads you guys off into the next portion of the games of sorts, and this time he kind of I'm gonna talk about this out of character, but it's like a paintball town. It's like a mock town
Oh, I was like,
with buildings and stuff. Just to kind of clarify with you.
Yeah.
But
gotcha.
he takes you to this fake town, and in particular, it's representing like an alleyway, a little bit bigger than an alleyway. There's some stalls and stuff, but the men that were watching the fights have now gone and they've started meandering through the alleyway. And then another young gentleman comes up and stands next to Froome, and he explains, now, I need to make sure that you guys are quick. This is, you know, again, not really representative of what I need from you guys, but shit, is it fun to watch you people just destroy something. So, this man here is going to steal one of your guys' bags of coins. And you gotta catch him.
Not it.
Not it, dude.
I don't think that's how these things work, but
Fuck, fine.
Wait, is he just gonna
Just
randomly pick one of us? How is this working? You need to explain.
I think you guys are too focused on the coin aspect and less focused on the catch 'em aspect.
I'm pulling out my sword and or my mace and shield right now. I'm not getting stolen from.
He then quickly reaches down. Adrian, Adrian, roll deck save.
All right.
If you steal from the goblin, you're gonna get something else.
Can I like ready an attack if he tries to fucking do it?
Okay.
Ooh.
This gentleman has snatched your purse.
God damn it!
And
You better
has
go
started
get it.
Sprinting through the crowd. It has slowed him down. He is, a decent-sized man.
Yeah, can I cast a spell right now, or do I gotta like roll initiative?
I mean, what do you want to do?
Oh, I just want to cast hold person and just freeze him in place.
Sure.
I never freeze.
All right, he's got to make a save. Don't. Yeah.
He's got to make a gay save.
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Ooh, no.
Oh, can I, before you roll, can I use one of my foretelling?
How does that work?
I tell you what number you rolled on the d20.
What? You can just.
It's one of my.
Does it have to be done? Does it have to be done before I roll?
you roll.
I mean, that's your call, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
All right, he rolled a 7 plus his wisdom saving throw modifier.
All right.
Why would you pick a 7 and not?
Because I
He
pre-rolled
wants
him.
him to fail.
No, he rolls
He
2.
rolled a
and he
7 and a 15.
Yeah, I pre-rolled him.
Oh.
I can't just like.
I was gonna
that'd
say.
That'd be a 10.
That's a failure.
Okay. So what to do?
He's paralyzed for 60 seconds.
Okay.
Mm.
Go get him,
Get
Crook.
your shit.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
walk up and
Give me that
take it out of
shit.
his hand.
I'm laughing in character right now.
I'm laughing, but in Orcish.
Is that much different than
Is that like a
common
It's
laughing?
absolutely terrifying.
It's like an angry Frenchman that.
God, why?
Here's
What
your
are you
money
doing,
back.
Adrian?
I picked it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you walked over and grabbed it?
Yeah. I said,
Okay.
give me that shit.
He kind of looks and, he's like, well, not what I was expecting.
Yeah, me either.
Not as good as this fellow over here, and points to Mickle. But all's fair. That semi-cheated. So on to the next course. He takes you guys to a swimming pool. Or more of a lake, excuse me. And this is what happens when I come up with these things on the fly. He takes you to a lake that is on his property, and again, the men have lined up on the docks to watch and to root and chant. And he explains that there is a treasure chest down in the bottom, and you need to find it, open it, and bring the contents back up to the top.
Not it.
Yeah,
What's holding your breath
this
based
is
on?
interesting.
Is it Constitution?
Yeah,
It is Constitution.
That's probably me again.
this one's actually going to be interesting.
But I have to find the chest first.
I should also say that there's a time limit,
Oh.
and after a certain amount of time, the water is going to get increasingly hotter until it is almost boiling.
Oh God.
Can
How's
I
your heat
ask, like,
resistance?
the people in the crowd, who's the one that went down there and put the chest in there?
Nobody says it.
I was gonna cast suggestion on somebody, make them go get it.
Oh my God. And what?
All right, let's go.
I like how you're
I'm just
totally
diving in.
okay
I don't
with.
care.
I like how you're
we can all
totally
dive in.
okay
I'm
with
diving.
killing somebody. By that too. Well, if they put it there, they should be able to do
Wait,
it.
is it one person has to do it?
This time he did not say anything about that.
Oh well.
All right, I guess I'll jump in. I'm also putting this on my hand, I guess, or well,
We're
I
gonna
guess
try
on my
to-
mace, so I can see under there.
We're gonna
Okay.
see if young Ronald knows how to swim. I have doubts.
That's
So-
a
Oh,
great
good.
idea.
I'm just gonna gingerly, put him down into the water and see how he reacts.
I
So
mean,
you're gonna
he's,
give him a swimming lesson while
he's
we
close
do
enough to
Yeah.
an infant, right? And don't infants automatically know how to
this.
swim?
Mike can't leave him, so it makes sense that he at least try to teach him an important skill.
I'm gonna try.
Okay. He is not the greatest, but he can do a basic dog paddle to keep afloat
That's fair.
in calm waters.
In calm waters.
Yes.
I must teach him to be
But
strong.
he's quite frightened.
I tell him to simmer down.
But the clock has started. You hear the horn blow, and the clock has started.
All right, I wanna like see if I can see where to go. I'm just driving, or not driving, swimming down.
Okay. Well, your car stalls from the water entering the engine block.
I knew
No.
this dude would go.
No, you dive under the water, and it's quite murky and brown.
So my light doesn't work very well, I'm guessing.
Not very well.
How
Um,
deep is it? Do we know?
Not yet. You have not reached the bottom because you haven't tried. You can't see
Okay.
the bottom. From the top of the or from the shore, you're able to see that the lake is about, we'd say, 50 by 75 feet.
Hmm.
It's a rather
Uh,
large.
After I get down 5 feet or whatever and realize I can't see because of the murkiness, I'm gonna swim back to the top. Because I need to use my voice for this, and I'm gonna see what happens if I cast prestidigitation on the water, and try to clean it up 1 cubic foot at a time. But I can do it where I see, so kind of make a tunnel straight down of
Are
clean
you
water.
fucking Minecrafting my
Yes.
D&D game right now?
It's almost exactly.
Are you
This
doing
is
this
an
just?
object, so I
by
don't.
you?
It might not work.
Hmm.
It's up to you.
For the future, I'll say no, but for this time, I'll say
Okay. So I kind of make
Um,
a shaft of semi-visible water.
you clean the water each cubic by cubic foot. You get about 10 feet down, and you start to see the beginnings of a lake bed. But then the water, it starts mixing with the dirty
Yeah.
water, and it starts to clean back up again. So
Especially with Chris swimming in there.
yes, so near the shore, it's about 10 feet. But your particular point where you were cast, there was no treasure chest.
I'm gonna check directly under the docks since I'm just here. It's probably shallow-ish.
Are you leaving your child, or are you throwing him under the water?
No, he's coming with me, but I'll just go down real quick and come back up real quick so I don't leave him unattended for more than 60 seconds.
Oh, so he's gonna just dog paddle at the top.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach him how to tread water
Okay.
like a smart boy.
So you start searching around the docks. Roll
Yeah.
perception. Everybody else, are you searching as well?
I've been
Yeah,
underwater
um,
searching. I don't know what
I'm
to do from
searching.
here.
Yeah.
So I roll
Mike,
perception too.
yes. Mike, you see that there is no chest anywhere near where you're at.
There's no chest over here.
But you do see that, but you do find a nice shoe
Oh.
as well as a ring.
Oh. Just a single shoe?
A single shoe and a single ring.
It's like you got a community chest card that was
Okay.
good.
Caleb, next to
I can't see
you,
shit.
oh, that's right. You don't have.
Yeah, probably not.
advantage.
I might
Yeah, no,
even
you
have
don't see anything.
disadvantage, but
Zir, you don't really see anything. Adrian, you see that the floor bed around where you're at has been disturbed somehow. It looks almost like drag marks, but more floaty. If that's a proper
More
word.
floaty. Okay.
Yes. It doesn't look like it's been straight drug, whatever it is. It looks almost like it's been going back and forth.
Back and forth. Okay, I don't even know how
I get it. I get what he's saying.
I must have missed something.
Well, like it's dragged like a little bit and then it stops.
Yeah. So,
And
like it's
then
been
you drag
hanging
it.
off of something?
Somebody's walking under there and like yanking it with them.
Oh, gotcha. Shit. You said this was buried though, right? I missed the first part of the...
He just said it was in the lake.
Just in the lake. Shit. But it doesn't... It's just in the same path, back and forth, right? It doesn't lead off anywhere?
Well, like it's been, like, drug... Forget that part. Yes,
Oh.
it's been drugged somewhere. Something has been drugged somewhere.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna follow in at least one direction, left or right.
Shoes.
Left. Go
Okay.
left.
You follow that path, and you find yourself back up on shore.
God damn it. Alright, diving back in.
Okay, you keep swimming. You follow the path. What's everybody else doing?
Still swimming around to try to find it.
The same thing. Okay.
Yeah, I
Swimming
can't
more
do
towards
much
the
else.
center.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's try to spread
Adrian,
out.
did you tell everyone about the trail that you found?
He
I
did
mean-
not. He just
I
dove
won't
straight
hear it.
back
How
in.
can I really tell you guys if you're underwater? Would you really
Yeah.
be
I
able to
imagine
hear it?
I'm doing the prestidigitation thing about.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay. I mean, I would have, but I guess I didn't consider it when I dived back in.
Chris, you see, or Caleb, excuse me, you see somebody, like you've used your prestidigitation, whatever, and I can't say it. I've never been able.
Fuck.
Prestidigitation.
Ugh.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, you lost it.
Prestidigitation.
Preston Nation.
No, it's prestidigitation.
You almost sound like fucking
Prestidigitation.
Porky Pig.
Prestidigitation.
Okay.
That's all.
But yes, with your peditation, you find you see somebody dragging this chest along the bed of the lake.
Wait, actively?
Yes,
Oh.
Oh.
and then he has left the cubic foot of your clean water.
Can I dive straight after it?
Sure.
Is the lake bed pretty soft where I wouldn't be able to feel? Like the bottom of to follow, because I can't imagine I can see
You can see a little bit. It's not like pitch black, but
even
or like
without dark
murky,
vision.
like super murky. Yeah, it's. I mean,
Okay.
you're only like about 20 feet under
Okay.
or below the level. So
Yeah. I mean, I try to catch
you
up
come-
as I can.
you come upon Adrian, who
I wave.
you guys follow this trail together, and I mean, he seems to be moving almost at the exact same pace that you guys.
Shit.
Can I? Minor illusion does not require a verbal component. Can I, make a? I want to make a big crab right in front of him.
Okay.
Nice.
You make this large crab, and he stops, and he turns, and he grabs something out of his pouch. You guys are about, I'd say, 10 feet away. He grabs something out of his pouch, and it turns out it's a lock that he then puts it in the chest, locks it, and swims ashore. And the chest sinks to the bottom fast and almost slams into the ground.
Okay. If we can get to the surface, I can cast a spell on it to open it. But I assume I do like some hand motions to like point to the chest and point to me and Adrian to see if we can lift it up.
Okay.
Try to bring it up to the surface.
All right. You both swim over, and this thing is like almost cemented to the ground.
Have I found anything yet?
No.
Okay.
In your kind of routine return to the surface, you do see a man swim out of the water and jump back up on top of the docks.
I probably want to go. Like, can I see who it is? Like, I don't recognize them.
He's one of the men from the army.
Okay, then I'd probably want to go swim to where he came out.
Okay.
Just for now.
How deep is the water that we're in right now?
About 20 feet.
Might have a plan. It doesn't say how long the grappling hook is in my pack, but I'm gonna just tie that around one of the handles on it and then swim up.
Okay.
I'm gonna get on the dock. I found everything I found near.
I mean, I can also mine like lockpicking to Adrian.
Well, yeah, it's true. I mean, depending on what's in it. Yeah.
I mean, if one guy could drag it around, then we can drag it out of the water if the rope's long enough.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Because I have no idea if I'm going to be able to... Well, actually, I don't know. Would that even be considered, what's it called? Not detriment. They'd be harder to watch. Yeah, disadvantage. There we go.
Probably.
Trying to pick it underwater?
Yeah, I don't know if that matters.
Yes, you would have disadvantage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you guys attach the grappling hook to it and try and pull it up?
Yeah.
Try to go to the surface so we can get help.
Onto the dock? Okay.
We can make a pulley system if need be.
Okay, you guys get up to the top. Both Bazir and Mikkel are there, as well as young Ronald. And you guys get up on the docks and you start pulling, and this thing is not budging.
What the fuck? Okay. How big is this dude that was in there?
Yeah, no, where'd the guy go?
He's on the dock.
Oh, okay.
You can see him like right in front of you.
We should interrogate him.
Is lockpicking like a dex check?
It is a dex check, and you have to have
You have to have tools.
tools for it.
Right. I mean, if Adrian wants to have a go at it, I can help him out with that. Underwater.
Okay.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Alright, then I will be casting this, and I'll do Cat's Grace on Adrian.
Nice.
Okay.
His guidance wouldn't really work much. It gives you like a +4, but it's for ability checks. I don't know if it would work or not, but
Can
the
you do
+4 won't
both,
help
or
much, I
is
don't
it
think.
concentration?
Concentration up to 1 hour.
This one's
Probably
concentration.
concentration.
Right.
So this is probably better.
Yeah, the other one's concentration too, so.
Yeah, the thing that I was thinking about is shatter, which destroys objects. And I kind of need to be able to see it because it's a big radius, and I don't want to like just.
So it would shatter the chest and also everything in it.
Yeah.
And fuck your items.
Yeah.
Alright, Adrian.
They just said open
Have
it.
at it.
Alright.
At least you got a rope to lead you there now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold the rope still so he's got like a lead.
Alright.
Okay.
Gonna try this.
I mean, I'm just gonna go down and watch with him.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. You're unable to pick it.
Damn it.
The effect keeps going until like an hour.
Yeah, less than
Like
an hour.
I just have to keep concentrating.
So,
So,
I can just mash it.
I
I mean,
think-
how long does it take per like use? Also, that's not how you spell thief, is it?
No, it's not.
No,
Thieves tools.
it's like a weird mix of the plural and the singular. Yeah, all of my spells except for minor illusion require verbal, so I'm kind of not very useful underwater.
I mean, I could smash it open.
I can make a minor illusion
Michael?
of a little Ronald Jr.
Michael,
Encouraging it.
are you on the dock?
Yeah, I am.
Roll perception.
Damn it.
I can't spell for shit.
What the fuck? I can see you really good right now.
every single.
I can see everything.
Every single person on the dock has this intricate ring on, including the gentleman that was
Oh.
pulling the.
I'm gonna look at
chest
my ring.
around. It is the same ring.
I'm gonna put that ring on, and I'm gonna go to that chest,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try and hoist it.
Okay.
By its own petard.
You lift it up, easy as can be.
All right, I'm hoisting this to the dock.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
That would be even easier.
Yeah. Get it up out of the water before it
You
starts
throw
boiling.
it. You throw it up on the dock, and the dock shatters underneath the weight of the chest,
Oops.
and all of the men fall in. At this point, the actually should have happened 4 minutes ago.
Oh yeah.
The horn goes off, and you start to feel the water get incredibly hot.
I'm grabbing that chest and like running as fast as I can underwater to the edge.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting out of the water. Or wait, I was
Somebody-
out of the water.
Somebody
Never mind.
better grab a little Ronald.
Is he in the water?
Yes, he was on the dock.
Oh,
I
okay.
flew
Yeah,
down,
I
he
am
was in the
I'm
water.
rushing to jump in the water and grab this kid and get him out.
It is getting incredibly hot. The water
Oh, fuck.
will say that the Mr. Froome under exaggerated how fast and how hot this water was going to get.
Oh, God.
You guys all start to get out in time. Michael, you're still underwater. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Ouch.
You start to feel your skin start to just burn and itch all over.
Yeah.
But you are undeterred.
Yeah, my constitution's
And-
quite high.
You were able to make it onto the shore. And yeah, you put the chest down.
All right. Time to get to opening that.
Did any of the people that were on the dock get burnt?
No.
How
They
close am
all-
I to the captain guy?
About 10 feet.
Alright, never mind then.
Push him into the water anyway.
I was going to. I feel like he deserved it.
Adrian, are you going to pick this lock or?
Oh, yeah.
You still have advantage, so.
Yeah. Wait, there we go. There we go.
Okay.
It's quite a bit better.
All right. You fling open this chest.
Hiya!
Inside, you find a chalice.
Oh. I look at Chris. Him eyeing it
Mm.
like he's being quite lustful.
What are you talking about?
It's not gold or metal.
Oh.
Oh, fuck that shit.
It's
He scoffs and looks away.
stone.
Okay.
I'm glad you're role playing for Chris.
Just getting in.
He Froome starts laughing, like a half giggle, half maniacal. It's an odd sight. But
What's so funny?
I have never seen more men in a lake and trying to get out as fast as possible than I have today. It was beautiful. You guys are by far my favorite people to ever put through these true tests of skill.
How often do you usually swim underwater to find a chest?
Oh, me personally?
Yeah, you personally. How often do you have to do that in combat? I'm just curious.
In combat, I've fought a handful of fights underneath water.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck that.
And then he says, I now take you to the final test.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ.
I've heard tales of a show in a faraway land called Ninja Warrior, and I feel like this is what we're in right now.
How about we just flip a fucking coin, since you seem to be so partial to luck-based things, too?
That was all skill.
Uh-huh.
He leads you into the home, his home, and he takes you into this elaborate room. He says, all right, all you guys go in. When I shut this door, it will not open until you solve the riddle, or solve the puzzle.
No.
Oh God.
Alright, you guys ready?
Sure.
It is, so I'll ever be, I'm sure.
I want to go in last, but before I walk in, I want to, like, stand by the half in, half out of the door and turn around.
Okay.
And ask for a handshake from the captain. And
Can
say, we got
I-
off on the wrong foot. I just, want to apologize.
Can I make my lizard familiar appear, like, outside the door?
Sure.
On the ground, like in a corner where he's less likely to be noticed?
Yeah. Yeah, you go and you shake his hand.
Okay, I want to pull him in with us.
Okay.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
That's
Roll,
not what I was intending.
Roll a strength check.
The 20s are strong.
Okay. You pull him into the room.
Shut that door.
Yeah, shut the door.
I will
Like,
shut
are
the
you?
door.
Who's shutting the door?
I will.
Okay, sweet.
Okay. All right.
Alright, Capitan, time to solve a riddle.
How clever! What a ruse! Oh, that really was just a good one.
Like
I'm not
bamboozled.
I'm not gonna help you, but
That's fine.
I'll stand here.
That's fine. I just want you to suffer whatever dumb effects you have in this one.
You are a very salty dragon.
Hey, when you put my friends in danger over stupid trials, I have to return the favor somehow.
I am looking to give you guys information.
All right, let's do
I
this.
can't
riddle.
just throw this to peasants.
Motherfucker.
I
You
have to make
understand
sure.
what we did for you guys?
Motherfucker.
I
It
have
looks like
to
we
make
did
sure.
nothing.
What did you do for us?
Never mind. It's cool, man. All right, let's do this riddle. Where's the riddle? I want to look at it.
I
right
tell
now.
young Ronald Jr. that he needs to be true to his feelings and not beat around the bush. Unless
Michael-
it's funny.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You smell poopy.
Oh,
No. No.
Not now.
Not that true to yourself.
Thankfully, you don't retch from the stench, but
This
this room is slowly starting to smell like shit.
I use, as soon as I smell it, like, I just use prestidigitation on his pants. Like, I don't even...
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
What do you? Oh, clean
It
is
can,
soil.
it can cleanse, yeah. It can
Yeah.
cleanse something that's soiled.
Oh,
Wow.
hacks.
Thank God.
That's
I'm not doing that every day.
He,
I'm a
he
Caleb
claps his
coming in
hands.
clutch.
He claps his hands and says, "Wee!"
What, did it touch him too?
Alright, is there a riddle in this room? Like, is there a slab or some stupid shit?
There's nothing that stands out to you. To describe the room to you, it is a room. There's different paintings along the walls. There's bookshelves on 3 of the 4 walls, and the wall directly in front of you. There's nothing on the wall but a mirror.
I want to go and try and open the door.
I want to look at myself in the mirror and see if I see anything weird with myself in the mirror.
Mike, the door handle feels incredibly hot. What were you doing, Chris?
I'm looking and inspecting myself in the mirror, and, like, I would notice if something was amiss to myself in the mirror, I feel.
Are you saying you would know what you look like the back of your
Yes.
hand?
Yes. Like,
Yeah, no,
ridiculously so.
Everything is perfectly
Okay.
as it is with you.
Alright. The mirror is reflecting properly, alright.
Alright, so I turn to Mr. Head Honcho dude, and I like hold my hand out to the mirror, and I ask, should I shatter this mirror?
You could give it the old college try, chap.
Wait, I don't recommend that. If, does it have a potential magic reflecting ability?
I'm casting shatter on the mirror.
Oh god.
Do
I'm
I have
gonna-
time to jump away? Are
I'm
you
stepping
warning me
back
about this?
very far away. Because I don't want glass shrapnel in my face. Oh god.
If it's like a magical mirror, nothing actually happens to it.
Oh.
Were you warning me that you were firing a spell? Like, would I have moved or no?
I was making this pretty obvious, like...
Okay, then I probably would have moved away from the mirror a little bit.
Okay. Nothing happened.
So it's a magical mirror.
It would seem so.
Well, alright,
Okay.
then.
I'm gonna sit down on the floor and use my lizard senses. So I'm deaf and blind in this room, and I'm like listening to what the people are saying outside.
There's nobody outside.
Oh.
That's dumb.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna cast this on old Duder. Oh, or maybe I'm not.
Not that.
The hell? Hold on.
You
No,
have the
not
worst
that.
luck with spells.
What the fuck? Maybe I don't have it to output when I click it.
It's because I go and I mess with his spells every time.
Bastard. What the fuck? Well, whatever. I'm commanding him. And I want to point to the door and say, unlock.
How does command work?
There we go. So it's your choice what he does with that word. But
It's a wisdom saving throw.
I can only give him, wisdom saving, and I can only give him a 1 command.
Okay.
But literally, if he has like a combo lock on his side, he could just unlock that instead.
Ooh,
It doesn't matter.
correct.
All right. No, thank you.
All right, fair enough. Well, my men, there's 2 ways to solve this riddle.
I want to look at the mirror and look at the room and see if anything's different on the reflected room.
Roll perception. Okay. There's something off about one of the bookcases on the back wall, or the front wall, The wall that is directly reflected in the mirror. Can't quite figure out what it is, but something is different.
Hey guys, look at this bookshelf, and then look at the mirror.
I'll do
What's
that.
different?
Everybody roll perception.
Oh,
Oh no,
I see jack shit. Looks like bookcase.
I don't
Ooh.
books good.
Chris, the clutch eyes. You're able to see that in the reflection of the mirror there is a stone goblet that is in the mirror but not in real life. And there's a marking on it.
Can I see the marking? Like what it is? No.
Yeah,
What is it?
it is a half moon.
A half moon.
Yes.
How many candles? Where are the candles in the room?
Where the fuck do you come up with candles?
I mean, is it dark?
There are candles on the walls.
Right. How many?
5.
All right.
2
I
on
want
each side and 1 in the front.
I want to put out the one in the front and then one on each side.
Okay. The room gets darker.
Well, there's a half moon on the goblet.
Excellent.
And I thought half moon, meant something with this, but apparently we're not playing like Legend of Zelda here, so you guys do something with that. I did my best.
I mean,
Wait,
I could spend 10 minutes and cast Detect Magic and see if something else in the room is magical.
while you do that,
Yeah, while I do that.
Crook, do you want to, since I can see the goblet plainly, I can direct you to it and see if you can touch it, like see what happens when that happens?
Yeah. Do I need to roll anything?
How high is it on the bookshelf?
Yeah, do I need to hop? Do I need to roll?
You don't have to roll,
acrobatics?
but you do have to climb.
Oh, well,
But
I can do
it's
that.
not a
I've
not
got
a skill check.
I've got second story work. I can do that.
Well, it's not a skill check. So
Damn.
Okay.
you could have used your second story work if you would have done my damn agility puzzle.
Well,
No.
yeah.
So, alright, so I assume he's waving his hand where the goblet is now?
Yep.
And what do I see?
His hand moving through a goblet.
Oh.
I see. Is there anything strange over there, Crook?
I mean, I already rolled perception. I didn't see shit. No.
Well, that was perception for
But
the
now you're like
mirror.
up on the shelf. You're
Yeah.
looking.
Can I roll?
Yeah,
this?
you're
That'd be like
looking
an
at the
investigation.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus. No, I'm still stupid. Can't see.
It's a
anything.
bookshelf.
Yeah, I'm
God
not
damn it,
seeing
let me come
anything.
over there. I'm gonna go investigate that spot, because
Okay.
there has to be something.
Okay.
Well, fuck me, there ain't no.
I told you.
I would also like to go over and see what they're all hubbubbing about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we just smash this
this
bookcase?
is a very
Meanwhile,
nice
I'm
bookcase,
2 minutes
so
into my 10-minute casting time.
whatever.
so-
I'm just gonna go flex into the mirror.
Can I start pulling books off the shelf? Just like throwing them?
They
I
don't
don't
move.
care. They don't move.
No.
Is that right? Can I move it side to side like the bookcase, like push it?
No, you cannot.
Alright, I'm gonna try to smack it with my mace.
Okay.
What happens?
Your mace hits the wood, and the reverberation from the it's almost like you hit stone,
Mm-hmm.
and your arm just shakes violently, almost comically.
Okay.
Who is clipping their fucking nails?
I'm sorry. Why am I like right? It's
I want to
you,
cast Sacred Flame on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meh.
It's a
It's
bookshelf, so it
radiant, it's
has
not
no
fire.
wisdom.
Yeah.
And nothing happens. It doesn't burn.
Hmm. Well, this is radiant. It's not an actual fire, I don't think. I think that's what we determined last time. Sadly.
It's not.
Either way.
I don't want to say irradiated, but it's not radiated.
Okay. It's not screaming out in pain.
No.
All right.
It's a mimic the whole time.
And I assume we don't have the goblet from before, or do we?
I wanna
Nobody said
ask-
they put it down, so I assumed you guys took it in.
Oh. Well, fuck, Crook, you got that goblet?
Yeah.
He's the one that pulled it out. Put it up on the shelf
Oh.
where the goblet is in the mirror.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Duh. All right.
You do that, and the bookshelf slides to the side,
Of course.
and you can exit the room.
Yeah.
Alright. I want to. Now stick with me here.
Oh, God.
I want to walk through, and then before Captain gets out, I want to, like, would I be able to jump and grab the goblet and get through?
If it closes at the same speed as it opens, sure.
I want to do that.
Okay.
Before he enters, too, just because I'm a dick.
Why are you
And then I want to scream, agility check!
God,
And he,
Well, Chris, since you were the only one to speak this, you, in your haste and in your
oh, God,
anger,
no.
you do this and trap the entire party plus douchebag in there. And,
Yeah, I'm
still.
No, I said I was going in last.
Earlier you said that. You didn't say that now.
Oh, I thought I did.
No.
Oh, well. See you guys. I guess.
Chris.
Caleb, your detect magic is finished, and you see that the mirror is magical. You also detect some sort of magical tableware outside the room.
Alright, I'm gonna look for some kind of like lever or something. to
All right,
open
guys. I think
on
there's
my
not.
end.
Wait, where's our Dragon Boy Franco?
What if he just went into another part of the fucking puzzle? Like,
Probably.
that wasn't the end. That was just the first part.
No, it's outside the room, like where you guys entered.
Is there anything I
Well,
can?
then come back through the door.
Am I able to just do that? Like I'm
Yeah,
looking
you-
for a way to get back in.
You open the door and it opens.
All right, come on, guys.
Motherfucker.
Got your asses though.
Captain Douchebag is the first one out.
I'm not.
Now for my secret boss fight.
Mm.
Swear to
Um,
God.
No, he applauds you guys. Says that he is he's in awe of your physical strength and mastery. Your intellectual mastery could do with some work, but all in all, you've got a strong orc, you've got a cute orc, and you all are pretty cool too. And that's where we'll leave it off today
All right.
at 11:45.
Which one of us is the strong orc and which one of us is the cute orc?
Ronald
Neither
is
of
the
those are
strong
you.
orc, and Mikkel is the cute orc.
Oh, I was hoping to be the cute orc.
I'm gonna get this motherfucker. By the
Michael,
time
roll
this
a
campaign
D20.
ends, he will die.
Okay.
You cute as fuck.
Okay.
You're not that cute.
So, in regards to like tests that are completely off the cuff, how terrible were they?
They're good.
All right. Yeah.
But they're fine.
I mean, they're good tests. I just didn't like that guy in general.
That's the one thing I dislike about these earlier. Oh,
Hmm?
my monitor went to sleep.
No?
Anyway,
Wakey, wakey.
that's the one thing I dislike about these earlier campaigns is they don't give a lot of details for the characters.
Mm.
It's like they legit just give a picture and say he's a human paladin.
Does he look like a bitch?
Yes. I will tell you, he definitely does.
Yes, he does. Please hold.
Okay.
What is that from? Is that like a Chappelle Guess Who's
Pulp
Kid or something?
Fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pulp
Does
Fiction.
he look
Marcellus
like a
Wallace.
bitch?
Like a bitch.
Guess who
He
still
looks-
hasn't seen
I
that
can take his
movie?
ass.
You still? What the fuck, dude?
What's wrong with you?
It's okay.
Adrian, I have a homework assignment for you.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it watch that movie?
Write a
My
summary,
homework assignment for Adrian is for him to watch a movie that he has seen but I have not.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about that eel movie. I thought you were gonna tell Adrian to watch the eel movie.
Oh shit, you should watch that movie.
The what movie?
It's called A Cure for Wellness.
Mm.
Fucking weird.
I don't
It
think
looks
it's.
good.
I don't think it's
Watch-
gonna top Annihilation, because goddamn, that movie is.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
It's on Netflix, isn't it?
No, it's just
No.
getting out
No,
in theaters.
it's in theaters.
It is. I would say substantially weirder and scarier than what the previews made it to be.
Yeah, that's what I was.
It's
Cool.
borderline god fucking awful.
You know what I heard today?
What's that?
It's only out in China, United States, and Canada. Everywhere else, it's gonna go straight to Netflix. It's not in theaters.
That's. I remember reading about that because I was like, "Wow, that's going to Netflix really fast." I didn't know why, but I'm surprised it's getting as high ratings as it is because of how fucking weird it actually is.
Is this going to be a new era of Lovecraftian films?
Well,
All you need to get good reviews is have a good twist ending.
it's got
Pretty much.
some
Honestly,
decent-
Adrian, I don't know what Annihilation is, but
It's with Natalie
That's the
Portman.
bubble. That's the bubble.
no.
That's-
I'm saying that I don't know what the ending is,
Oh, right.
Yeah. I
but
don't know.
A Cure for Wellness is pretty fucking weird.
Yeah, it's fun to watch just because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Okay.
You should
Like,
watch
you and
Beyond the
Chris should
Black
watch it.
Rainbow.
Oh,
That
we
sounds
can
like
watch it
some,
together,
like,
Chris.
Black
I
Bible
don't
shit.
think you should watch A Cure for Wellness by yourself. It's too weird, and you just be like, I don't.
It's better to have somebody to discuss it with.
Yeah, just like what's going on.
I wasn't.
You
I didn't
should-
see it in theaters because like, I didn't really. The trailers are like, yeah, it looks kind of weird, but oh well. I didn't really think much of it, but yeah.
It didn't have Natalie Portman in it. So
Like,
he wasn't
honestly,
interested.
That's why.
I wish you lived. I wish you lived down here
Aw.
because
I don't.
I would watch it with you. Yeah, it's super good.
All your talk about shootings and meth heads, I feel pretty nice up
Go
here.
up and live near Chirac.
Hey man, we're safer than you guys in Schaumburg at least.
You'd
I
like
never
to
have
think
any crazy fucking news about some stupid shit like houses burning down and stuff. We're safe.
Did you see that?
You're safe from houses burning down. That's
Yeah, man.
Did you see that that kid that shot the Tinkham boy
so.
got sentenced to 42 years?
That's crazy.
not bad.
Not bad.
But anyway, your homework assignment, Adrian. You don't have to put a lot of thought into it. Give me a list of like 10, 15, however many movies you think I should watch, like I have to watch.
Oh shit.
And they don't need to be in the like best or like the order, you know what I mean?
Movies that'll make you talk or think about them afterwards.
There you go.
I'm down with that.
boy.
Here's
It's
a
Have you
due,
seen Have you seen
next
Funny
Tuesday.
Games?
Is that the one where they break into the house?
Yeah.
Like a-
Don't say anything else. Don't say anything else then. If nobody else has seen
It's on my list.
it. Okay. Yeah. Funny
I got
Games.
four. I got four
What's-
of your movies.
yeah, dude.
What's interesting is that if it's the one I'm thinking of, it was made in like Sweden.
Yeah. It's originally
then-
a German movie.
Yeah, and then they remade it. Funny Games. It's on my list, Mike. So
It's
when it
literally
comes, we can all
line
watch it.
for line a remake.
Exactly, like shot for shot, line for line, a complete American remake.
It's
And I've heard that the remake is better than the original. So if for some reason,
it's something.
Yeah.
Got one
That
for you,
picture is
Bryce.
legit a screen grab from Beyond the Black Rainbow. It's
what
so
picture?
good. The picture I
In
posted in
Discord.
Discord.
Oh, I was in I was in Adrian's private chat.
There you go, Bryce. If you have to add
That's a
one
good one.
anime
Oh
movie,
yeah.
you
That's
need
a
to
good
watch
one.
that one.
Fuck.
That's a
dude.
really good one.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll be on Netflix?
It
We
used
should
I
all
don't
watch
think
Grave of
so.
Fireflies together.
to cry like bitches.
Yeah, dude. We can all cry.
Mike, do you have Sword of the Stranger?
Yeah, I think I don't have it. I've watched it, but I can get it.
Right. Because I mean, that's one that if you don't watch any other anime films,
It looks like it's
really,
on
really,
DVD.
Yeah, it's on DVD.
It's really good. The animation's really solid with the sword fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not like super anime. It's more just like Japanese samurai tale, but in anime form.
I think I forced them all to watch
shit.
Redline,
Oops.
which is good.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, like
I just added that to Jackson and Judd's Netflix queue.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
yeah, that's not good.
Another good one is Your Name, but you know that's not for the kids.
It's
And
on my list.
Yeah, it's more of a romance thing, so
Yeah.
Natalie might get into it.
No, she won't. She won't even watch like Pixar movies.
What? Why?
Like she,
Cartoons are for kids.
not. She says they can't hold her attention. Like she has a really difficult time like paying attention.
Huh.
Just like Nick and Adrian claim they can't grow a beard, but then Nick has a beard now.
Shut the fuck up.
Does Adrian?
I don't
not
want to
have a
conceal. I don't want to conceal my jawline, man. That compensates for my
Adrian
my lack
has
of
given
personality.
like 500 excuses why he can't grow a beard in the past. This is just one of like 165 at least.
Oh,
That sounds like
Lucky
one
Number
of
Seven's
those.
a movie that I like. That's I think is pretty good.
Bryce, you've seen The Raid, right?
No.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, that's a
Dude,
really
I'm
good
adding
one.
that.
Oh, I guess Sword of the Stranger is on my queue already.
We already talked about it, I think.
I'm checking my.
I have 477 movies right
Bryce,
now.
is Idiocracy on that movie on that list?
Oh god.
No.
Go away, Baton.
Strangely, it like as bad as it is, it's still good. It's like
It is.
It's weird.
Yeah.
And then it's like a look into our future if we don't shape up.
Yeah. it's-
Dwayne, Mountain Dew, Elizondo, Camacho.
Adrian, did you ever watch the Atlas Shrugged movies?
Movies? No.
Yeah.
I know. I haven't even read the books, but I didn't know they made movies out of them.
There's 3 of them. 2011, 2012,
What?
and then 2014.
Like a major release?
I
Are
don't
these the ones that are based off of what's her face?
Ayn Rand.
Fiercely
Rand,
independent
yeah.
railroad tycoon Dagny Taggart determines
Yeah.
to use innovative technology to revive her business
Oh.
no matter the personal cost.
I didn't know they made movies out of it.
That is for Atlas Shrugged Part 1.
Oh yeah, the Secret Life of Walter Mitty was surprisingly good too.
I never watched that.
I watched a movie review where the guy was talking about the concept of maladaptive daydreaming. He does like really good movie critiques. I'll actually send that to you guys. I like his stuff.
There you go. That's my synopsis of Atlas Shrugs.
Oh boy. I don't see anything.
It's in roll 20.
Oh,
I don't see it.
and 11.
You guys.
Oh,
on the
damn
map.
it!
It's the
The
lower
guy
part of the
showed
map.
Damn it!
What? I don't see it. What?
It's on the
Scroll down
map.
on the map.
Is it a dick?
Oh, I was scrolled up, so I couldn't see that. God damn it.
The only downside is they don't have the Blu-ray for Sword of the Stranger.
Mm.
Ooh, I would spend money on a Blu-ray for that.
PP.
Fuck.
Wait, you can't buy a Blu-ray for it, or just
Netflix doesn't have it.
right? Okay.
Like it'll tell you if it's unavailable. Right now, the movie I got coming in is called Absentia.
Sword of the
And
Stranger is $23 on Amazon for Blu-ray.
Mhm.
It's
It is
expensive,
supposed
but
to
it's
be
worth it.
like a H.P. Lovecraftian style horror movie.
Wait, what's the name of it?
Absentia.
Absentia. Huh. Okay, let's see. I have not heard of this. Oh, it's a TV series.
No, it's not. That's right. I linked it to you. That's why I did that. It's like some people say it's fantastic, others say it's like bad. It's a 3.5 on our best guess for you. Average of 3.2 on here.
Spooky, skilly, dark.
Adrian, if you ever want the Blu-ray like file of Sword of the Stranger, I still have. It's
do?
720.
I'll take it.
Yeah. I have Wolf Brigade 2 if you were also interested in that.
Wolf Brigade. Which one was that?
The one you really wanted to watch, Jinro.
Jinro. That's the name of it.
Sounds an awful lot like Jim Crow.
It's not.
Let's see. What are Arrival? Have you guys seen that?
I'm putting that on the list actually. Yeah,
That's one I want to watch.
I love that movie.
What? I have all of What? Why?
How about? Did you ever watch 12 Monkeys, Adrian?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while ago.
Yep. Yeah, it's an old movie. It's 95. That's another one I really am looking forward to.
Have you not seen it?
Nope.
Wow.
Like, that was the whole thing, is I have so many movies I want to watch, and I just never do. Like Children of Men, I've never seen.
I'm putting that on the list too.
It is.
Have you seen
That kind of bored me. I saw it.
Children of Men?
Yeah.
I could
It's
see
too
that.
slow.
Yeah, there are parts, but some of the like cinematography where they have really long action sequences where they don't cut is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Adrian, a movie that if you haven't seen it, you most certainly should, and everyone should shut their mouth, is Old Boy.
The original, not the remake.
Yeah, the original.
Okay.
It's Korean, I think.
Is it
Is
on
it
Netflix?
spelled retarded?
It is, no, it's Old Boy.
Oh,
Um,
the original title. Okay, I see. Let me fucking.
Yeah,
learn
that's got some
culture
good fight scenes
apparently.
in it.
It's got one really good fight scene. Like, it's a continuous cut, or like a continuous stream fight of this dude down a hallway, and you can tell by, it's like 4 or 5 minutes long, and he is exhausted by the end of it. The actor is.
Ooh.
Oh, I think
phenomenal.
I've seen that scene. I think I saw it
Yeah.
before.
That reminded
Whatever
me
you,
of another
whatever-
excellent Korean movie was Man from Nowhere.
Oh, that's a really
Yeah.
good one.
Fuck.
Ooh, shit, that's a good one.
shit.
He rips out his eyes. God damn.
Yeah.
real talk,
Right.
Adrian,
Eh.
do not spoil the ending to Old Boy.
Oh, I
Yeah, don't look.
I-
don't
It
look-
is.
I never look
it
up
is-
stuff for it, so.
It is by far the craziest fucking ending to a movie I have ever seen in my entire life.
Okay. Is it on Netflix? Though?
It is on Netflix. I don't know if it's streaming.
Shit.
They made one.
I mean, an American version, but it sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No. Just what I heard.
I've heard they've kept the ending kind of similar.
Yeah, it probably tamed it down. That's another stupid movie you should watch is Eraserhead, but that's just because it's super weird.
Oh God. Let's see.
Now we're getting artsy fartsy in here.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what- to watch that
that's what
shit in
Beyond the Black
college.
Rainbow is
Ugh.
very fartsy.
It's an
Some
experience.
Shit.
All right, Adrian.
Directed and
Whatever,
written by David Lynch.
whatever movies you tell me to watch, I'm going to put them to the top of my list.
The top.
Oh.
Wow.
They
That's
originally-
a lot of power.
They are originally in alphabetical order. And
I like how I went to school to get a degree for this shit. And you asked Adrian.
You just have shit taste, Chris.
All right.
Okay, because
Chris went to
Chris-
school for critiquing movies.
Chris, you don't watch as many movies.
well, the thing is
I
that
did.
the thing is that like Adrian and I have fairly similar taste in movies. I don't know what your taste in movies other than animated, and that's not an insult.
Mm-hmm. Because you've
Like-
never asked.
If okay, fucking recommend me some movies then.
Have you
put it
seen
in
the
the bottom
good,
of
the
the
bad,
list,
and the ugly?
No,
It's.
I'm not a huge.
I've
I'm not a
never seen that
huge
movie.
fan of westerns. I really like Tombstone, but
Yeah, I liked Tombstone when I was a kid.
Have you seen?
well, fuck you too, Chris.
No, it's not. It's not a. I watched a lot of fucking movies when I was a kid, and
Honestly-
I watched Tombstone probably about 3 times or so.
the more movies you guys tell me to watch, the farther away Black Dynamite gets from the top of my list, which
God
is
damn it!
awesome.
No, just move it to the top.
No.
Move it to the top. It's a good movie.
I mean, if you're gonna watch Eraserhead, you should definitely watch The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I'm just gonna say that, but I'm not saying you should watch either. But if you watch one, you should definitely watch the other, because The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is much better than that. Eraserhead is just fucking weird. It is. If you're in the movie for an like a really odd movie that's in black and white one night, I would agree that you should watch it for the experience, because it's something.
Yeah, that's the only way to describe it.
Yeah.
Drive is another movie I want to watch.
Drive is uncomfortably violent at times. Holy shit, that catches you off guard.
That was
Do not watch that with your kids out, dude, because that movie shocked me.
I was like,
he put out another movie. Who directed that? David Cage.
Nicholas. The writer. James Salas is who wrote the book.
Nicholas Winding Refn. He did another movie.
Knight Rider. That's another one. You should watch that.
Only God Forgives is another movie by him that is supposed to be super uncomfortable, except it didn't catch on the way that Drive did. And The Neon Demon is the one he just put out that was really fucking uncomfortable. I have both of those on my list. Like, I kind of like that weird. Like, I don't know.
Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's pretty.
With
What's his face?
Ryan Gosling, or not Ryan Gosling.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah. I liked it, but I don't know. It was
weird.
Hard to describe. Yeah, like I felt like it could have been a lot better than what they did do with it, but I don't know.
They went for like a weird thing with the whole movie. It was just like,
yeah. Maybe it was because it went where I didn't expect it to, kind of.
Yeah.
Which
your expectations are kind of subverted a little bit.
Yeah, which I usually appreciate when movies do it, but only if they do it well.
Adrian, you ever seen Event Horizon?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I've never watched it full, but I've seen like the whole movie. I think
the movie in and of itself is not actually all that good. It's just that it was the first movie that did a lot of the things that it did.
Yeah, I like it because it was really my first introduction to the whole idea of like the Lovecraftian aspect of like seeing something and just going totally fucking insane from it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have you ever slowed down and like frame by frame looked at the video sequences at the end? From like what
all the hellish torture porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's legit, like, people, like, beating each other with their own arms that they've ripped off while having sex.
Yeah.
It is the craziest thing I've ever seen
and
in
you
my
know
life.
what's funnier, though, is that I don't know if they ever released it. There was, like, supposed to be a director's cut where it is so much more graphic than the movie that I had.
It got lost.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Apparently, it was supposed to be, like, X-rated violence.
Yeah.
Which I think it should be. I think that would make the movie actually better, because it was already, there's some scenes that were already pretty uncomfortable. Like, okay, this is weird as fuck, yeah, but they could push it.
Have you ever watched The Fountain?
Yeah, dude, I had that on the list. I love that movie. Have you watched it?
No.
Ooh.
Wasn't that the movie where you wanted to get the arm tattoos from, Adrian?
Something like it, yeah. I like the concept for it. It was cool.
The Fountain. What's
have you
the
ever
Fountain
seen,
about?
It's essentially like it's got Hugh Jackman in it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's about
it's
Buddha.
got Hugh Jackman in it.
It's okay. It's really confusing because
it's 3 different timelines, isn't it?
Kind of. It's a little artsy fartsy. You should take like the story in the past. Don't take that one literally. Basically.
To ruin the continuity of it.
People they see it and they think that it's all supposed to be very literal, and then they go, well, that's a really disjointed story. It's like, no, it's not supposed to be literal part. The other 2 story arcs probably are supposed to be literal, but I think it's like one of the better movies that deals with some existential shit.
Have you ever seen Green Room?
No.
It is literally about a punk band that goes to a place to play like a venue, and they realize that they're playing at a Nazi party, so then they play a song about like fuck the Nazis, and then the Nazis lock them up, and it's like they have to escape from these people. But the best part about it, fucking Sir Patrick Stewart plays the leader of this Nazi group.
Oh God.
What?
Yes.
A gay Jewish man, right? Because I'm pretty sure he's Jewish.
He's not gay.
Tie them up.
Yeah. I thought he was also
Put him
Jewish.
in the cellar.
Is he not gay?
He's not gay.
Oh, I'm thinking of
Sir Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
You said Green Room?
Green Room, not the Green Room, just Green Room.
I just imagine him saying like, "I hate the Jews," and it's fucking.
It's like this warbly voice that he has. Yeah.
I hate the Jews and everything they stand for.
Let's see what else is.
Have you seen Alien or Aliens?
No, that is on my list.
Oh man,
I haven't seen any
how
of the
did you-
Rockies.
I'm gonna put both of those as one entry. Only watch 1 and 2.
Yeah, I've heard the
Is
rest
that
are
the-
bad.
Yeah, they're not.
Prometheus also.
Yeah, don't watch Prometheus.
What? No, Prometheus was fun, dude.
Oh no, it ruined all the horror of what.
Did you
the
ever
animal
watch-
You
was.
guys like horror movies?
Yeah.
I love horror movies.
Ooh,
Those
it
are
it
the
follows a
lowest.
solid horror movie.
The lowest.
Okay,
form.
that's another one I haven't seen.
I mean, I can put that on there.
Well, it's like on my
Oh, is it?
own. Yeah,
Okay,
I
that's.
saw. Is Interstellar one I should like take the time to really sit down and watch?
I think it. Yeah, people criticize
Yes.
it, but it's really good.
Oh yeah, it's really.
Oh
good.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Chris. Condescending fuck.
I thought he was being
No.
serious.
He hasn't seen it.
From Chris's esteemed critical mind, such
Interstellar
films don't
is the
hold
shit.
any weight.
Look, you would be more jaded towards fucking film if you had to take the courses I did, because they ruined cinematography for me.
That's your fault.
Not an exaggeration. Being in those pretentious fucking classes was draining and made me hate watching movies to a degree, because it's like you take all this shit and then you put it in a shit basket and then you throw it in my face. It's still shit in my face.
Like
And I don't appreciate it.
I kind of understand what you're talking about because I remember Brittany had to take a class that I think it had to do with cinematography,
Probably.
and one of the things was she had to write a report about how The Lion King was actually about homosexuality.
Right, exactly. And it's like, what?
If
Stop.
see, that would be. I wouldn't mind reading somebody's theory on that, but when they push that as this is what it's about, that's retarded. Literally, like I don't even care. Like for example, was it Fahrenheit 451, where he says, no, it's not about censorship. It's about mass production of TV and how it ruins society. It's like, okay, even an author's interpretation kind of doesn't necessarily matter if it's read in a different light. It just always bothered me.
Have you seen Citizen Kane?
No.
Well, don't. That's all I can give you. It's on the top of the list of best movies ever made, though.
Yeah, it
Because
is.
the Academy is filled with old, like 80s-year-old people that smell their own fucking farts and do nothing else all day. Well, that movie is
Yeah, I
fucking.
got prestidigitation for that.
It's boring as fuck, and it's just like draining. There's like so many movies I could do about it. The only thing Citizen Kane has going for it is camera techniques and lighting usage that's only relevant to black and white film. And that is an actual literal statement from the pretentious people who love the film, is that you can't do any of the shit they do in Citizen Kane in color because it wouldn't look right. And they're right, it wouldn't. Like, there's a lot of lighting scenes where they light somebody in the foreground and not in the background. And if it was in color, it would just look really weird. But it works in black and white. But otherwise, if you put it in today's standards of movies and what they are, it's not a very good movie. But we had to watch it and write a report on what everything it did was right. It's fucking awful. I got lucky on writing a report on one of the movies in the top 100s list. I instantly ran up and I said, Indiana Jones. I got to do that.
Have you ever seen Under the Skin?
No.
It's got Scarlett Johansson in it, and it's about like she plays like a seductive alien who is like searching the streets of this town looking for like men. But the weird thing
Isn't this, like,
is
Species? It's not another movie that's like that.
yeah. The weird thing is that some of the encounters that they have with men in the movie are real. Like they filmed it without telling the guys, and then after they were done, they signed a waiver saying that they could use the footage.
Oh. Okay.
So like there's super fucking awkward conversations going on in this movie, and people are like, I don't understand why they would leave this in here until you understand that this is a real conversation. Like there's one she has like she doesn't talk very much in the movie, but like there's one scene where there's like a disabled guy, like he's physically disabled, like, and they're doing something, getting ready, like he gets in the car with her or something and they're talking, and it's super strange and uncomfortable, and it's because this guy is not an actor; he's a real life dude.
Huh. That's pretty bold.
Uh-huh.
I never found out if it was true, but they claimed. I know in high school, a lot of people were claiming that Borat, when he goes to put Pamela Anderson in the bag, wasn't like she wasn't in on it.
Oh yeah.
But I could never find if there was any truth to that.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be surprised because they did do a lot of stupid shit that was real.
Yeah.
So, have you
Like
seen
my.
have you seen The Prestige real quick?
Yes. Oh, I love that movie.
I won't include that then. Yeah, that's a good one. Ooh. Let's see.
My favorite little tidbit like that is an alien in the chest burster scene.
Yeah.
Like none of them knew it was
seen in the movie.
Yeah, well, I know of it. It's iconic, you asshole. They, none of them knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, it legitimately freaked them out because they didn't expect the gore to be so convincing.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Thing, the original?
I have not, but I technically own it. I ripped it from my dad.
Okay. I
you
think
seen
that's my
Flubber?
favorite horror movie.
What'd you say, Mike?
Have you seen Flubber? The OG.
You're just a
The
It's
OG
good,
one or
man.
the Robin
It's
Williams
good.
one?
No, the
Wasn't-
Robin Williams. That's
Wasn't
the
there
OG
one
one.
before that?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, have you seen Cabin in the Woods?
I want to.
Oh,
It is at the
God.
top of my list.
Don't read
That's-
anything about it. Just.
Oh, it's already been spoiled before.
Oh, what?
Wait,
Oh.
It's
what's
not as
spoiled
good.
about it? What's spoiled about it?
Premise, I'm assuming.
The whole ending sequence of like all these horrifying things coming out of the elevators, and it's like the cabin is some weird, like
That doesn't
Nah, you might still
really
enjoy
spoil
it.
Yeah,
It still gets kind of interesting.
okay.
I like that movie. I'll include that.
we should watch that.
Cabin in the Woods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Or
that's
I don't know.
what's his name?
Don't look it up, Mike.
Yeah,
Just don't look it up at all.
Yeah, don't.
What are
Look it
the
up.
What are the actors?
They're like a bunch of no names. I actually know the guy that
Yeah.
plays Thor's in it.
Or it's
Yeah,
Josh
Chris-
Whedon now.
Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah.
Pretty sure he is.
Yes. Kristen Connolly, Anna Hutchinson. But it's Joss Whedon.
It's a horror movie that everybody should probably watch.
Did you ever
That-
watch The Witch?
The Witch, the newer one that came
Yeah.
out. Ooh, I liked
Yeah.
it. That was good. It was really creepy, just the way that they shot the movie. I don't know. It was
Yeah.
like it was pretty to look at.
And then the other horror movie I really want to watch is The Babadook. Have you seen
It
that?
just is right there on my Netflix. Actually, isn't that the one I heard that was pretty good? Somebody made a comparison. Oh,
It's-
somebody compared it to Annihilation because of like the themes or something like that in it.
Well, like the thing that everyone says is awesome about that one is that they rarely actually show like it's like a psychological horror.
Yeah.
Like they only show the actual like creature like twice, and probably for good measure because he looks fucking goofy as hell.
Yeah, that's why I liked
Like
the Annihilation because they were like, it's really in your head, but they still kind of show what they're dealing with, and it's, ugh. It's fucking awful.
Have you seen Seven?
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
one of
haven't
my
seen that
favorites.
one yet.
Ooh, put that on the list.
It's just
Watch
Is
that
Michael
shit.
needs his own list.
I like Lucky Number 11.
That's a good movie.
I just like the song at the end. The Kansas City Shuffle. No, I like the whole movie, but I knew there was a movie I was gonna watch and I forgot. Is that the one with the "What's in the box"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Man Diddler himself,
Oh yeah.
Which one?
Kevin Spacey.
Wait. Who else has been accused of diddling?
Kevin Spacey.
I was just making a joke.
Oh, it's like,
about
am I
celebrities.
out of the loop on some drama?
No.
All right, I guess I'll.
Doesn't
down.
it also have Morgan?
Yes, it does.
So the
A lot of
DUI
these-
Lambo crasher, an adulterer. Don't forget he did that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Could
Probably
be like
don't
Samuel
remember.
L. Jackson and be the hostage taker.
Is that what he did?
Yeah, like he
What?
was a part of a group that took over a college back in the 60s.
Really?
Damn so.
Yeah, I'm not even fucking with you.
Oh, this is interesting. My one friend's dad used to be literally part of like some black liberation movement in Carbondale, and he was under investigation by the FBI. He was telling us a story about it. He's just like this fat old white dude. He was telling us last time
shit.
we were home. It was good.
I didn't know this little bit. In 1969, actor Samuel L. Jackson was expelled from historically black Morehouse College for locking board members in a building for 2 days in protest of the school's curriculum and governance. Included in this group of people were held hostage was Martin Luther King Jr.'s very own father, Martin Luther King Sr.
Oh.
Holy
How do you get
shit!
locked inside of a building for 2 days?
Dude, I don't even know.
That's one of
Are
those.
there
That's one of those
windows
locks.
don't open.
Yeah, are there no ground level windows?
That's one of those
And-
locks you don't go, or one of those doors you just don't go into.
Like, are these just like super old people who are just like, we're trapped?
Ah, shit.
We've
Look
tried
at these
nothing. We're all out of
motherfuckers.
ideas.
He's
They
got us
can't
now.
even escape a room with windows. Why are they running the school?
In reality, he just like closed the door and walked away, and he's like, he's got us now. They're like
It's not-
calling
it's not
the
a-
police. He's locked us inside. Like, we don't
Yeah.
believe you.
It's not a particularly great movie, but have you seen Big Trouble in Little China?
God damn it.
Don't you fucking goddamn it me. That movie is a
Right.
classic. It is a
It's a
classic.
cult classic, is what it is.
Just like Eraserhead, am I right?
It's not a regular classic, that's for sure.
Ugh.
I think that's the movies that I've got.
Also, I know Bryce has seen this, but like, you guys should watch the game.
Oh yeah.
The
You want to
game.
talk about endings?
Have I seen?
It's
Sounds
like
really
1986, I think.
There's a 1997 movie.
1997?
Oh yeah.
Oh wait,
That-
about the wealthy banker dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting. I had no idea where it was going. That's for sure.
I don't think I watched it.
It's fun.
Have you seen all
I've never
those
seen-
or any of those, Bryce?
Which ones?
He
I posted
them.
to him in Discord. Or here, I'll just.
Oh. I've seen
Yeah.
Children of Men.
Seen
Haven't
them.
seen The Raid, Arrival, Lord of War, Fountain. No, I've not seen. I haven't seen a lot of these.
That's just Lord of War. That was a good
I
movie.
will say I'm pretty sure all of them are on my list. Other than I don't think Kingdom of Heaven was on there.
Ooh. Oh,
Have you
only,
watched
oh.
Fifth Element?
Oh God, yes.
Okay.
Kingdom,
love
back on your
Kingdom
list.
of Heaven. Make sure you watch the director's cut. It's literally like a 3-hour long movie though, but it's fucking good.
What's it about?
The Crusades.
Mm,
It's
You
whenever.
should also watch King Kong. the remake in like 2008 or 7.
Why
something
that
like
one?
that.
Why not the newest one?
Because watch that one.
Why?
Because it was good.
Mm.
What, you want to watch Kong Island and not know?
Kong was much better than King Kong.
Kingdom of Heaven director's
all those
cut.
movies
They
suck.
actually have the specific director's cut on Netflix DVD.
Oh, really? Ooh.
Yeah.
Good, because make sure. Yeah, let me make sure that's the right one. It should be.
Kingdom
'Cause
of Heaven.
It actually
Synopsis.
changes a huge amount of the movie. Like the original
Is it?
is not as good as it should have been. So
Kong is the Skull Island one, right?
yes.
Yeah.
All those movies are dumb. Just a giant fucking gorilla.
King Kong is 3 hours and 21 minutes, my dude. Directed by Peter Jackson.
I played the video game that came out with it.
Oh God, don't remind me.
Well, then
That was
never
the-
mind.
That was like one
Because
of the
it's probably
first
ruined
games that came out on
thing.
360, wasn't it?
You. Wait, why don't I have the Raid on? I have the Ray tube, and oh wait, my dad might have lent me that one. I might already have it.
Does the Kingdom of Heaven have the Liam's Neesons in it?
It does. He's indeed in it.
Oh shit! Top of the list.
So
It also has
the Gray. The Gray is
What's
also
his
got
fuck
Liam
face
Neeson in
from
it.
the Lord of the Rings?
The Gray was goodish.
Yeah.
It was really fucking slow though, like abnormally slow.
I should
Yeah.
warn you.
Yeah.
I
it
should
was.
warn you. Cure for Wellness is a very slow burn.
Ugh.
No, it's if you're watching alone, like you'd be dumb. But
It gives you just a little bit here and there, and then the third act, it's like, take my buckets, all of them, here you go. And
take these eels, they're in your
Ugh.
butt.
Dragon, I think it was Dragonheart. That was like one of the first movies to make me cry when I was a kid.
why?
It's about, I think it's about King Arthur. Without spoiling too much, he was a kid. I think it's called Dragonheart. Let me see. He was a kid. And he was like dying or something
Oh shit.
to a wound to his heart,
Oh,
and
shit.
then made a deal with this dragon to share his heart with him or some shit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I haven't
It's
seen it,
got,
but I do know what you're talking about.
It's got what's his face in it. Dennis Quaid, my dude. Yeah, that's right. And Sean Connery.
Hmm.
That's the best you're gonna get out of me.
Well,
Real
Chris,
talk.
if you want to cry tonight, you can watch Grave of Fireflies.
Nah, I'm alright. I've been avoiding watching a few things because I don't want to get in that mood.
Hey, you do.
You don't want to wake
Well.
your slave.
Yeah, definitely not.
Tell her I said hi. Hope she's doing well.
She doesn't know you.
Kind.
She doesn't know you. Don't
It's
worry
not
about
been
it.
that long.
It's not who you're thinking it is, okay?
It
She's
was
a little
never
too
that
young.
long.
It's okay, Chris. She's 500 years old.
No, but I don't know. Like when I was a kid, the first movie to make me feel like I was All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, I think.
Ooh.
There's a scene where,
Ooh.
and it's an odd scene too. It's not even anything you probably think. It's a scene where this dog, like, wants this bone that I think Charlie, the German Shepherd, grabs or something, and he's like giving these puppy dog eyes and about to cry, and I was just like, what the fuck? And I felt horrible, and I kept rewinding it and playing it, and I was like seriously like 10 years old, and I was just like, holy fuck, am I about to cry about a little dog crying over a bone? And I was like, let's see where this goes, but I didn't actually officially cry. Until Dragonheart, I was like almost on the edge. I was like, oh my god!
Oh, I've seen District 9.
Oh, okay.
It is good.
You can also watch Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind.
That is on my list.
That is super weeb sounding.
It is. It's what you call it? Studio
Considered.
Bones, I think, or Ghibli. Sorry,
Yeah, Gibbles.
Gibbles.
Little fucking Gibble movies.
Yeah.
I've not watched a single one. I'm gonna keep it that way.
Why? They're actually good.
Because...
I know they're overrated, you, I bet, but come
Yeah. I'm not gonna watch some overrated piece of shit when I got plenty of...
How do you know
Could
it's
get
overrated if
overrated.
you haven't seen them?
like you could at least watch like
Hold on.
Spirited Away or something.
No. Look,
Is Dredd that Judge Dredd reboot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
That's
good
pretty
one.
good.
Carl Urban. Yeah, it was actually surprisingly good. Shouldn't have been, but
Oh, another fucking crazy ass movie. Have you seen Hard Candy?
Yeah, that's a really good movie.
hard candy.
Oh,
You haven't watched it? I would figure you of all people would watch it.
Yeah,
Sounds familiar.
it's
What's
got
it about?
Ellen. It's got Ellen Page in it, and she plays a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah, but
And-
that's about all you need to know.
Yeah.
Oh god, do you remember
Oh.
Super, Michael?
It
What?
fucking snuck up
Do you
on me.
remember
'cause
Super?
They didn't give
That-
you much.
I will say,
I don't think so.
like, Chris, the ending to that movie, like,
Mhm.
it was the first time I've ever gone like, Jesus, like, the oh,
let me see if
Like
that's on
that.
Netflix.
that decision was
Oh
just,
yeah,
oh my god,
that was phenomenal. It was like, wow, okay.
yeah,
Okay, so
I watched
speaking...
it with Christina. I was dating her at the time. We rented it. We didn't really read the back much, so we had no idea what it was about. And then at the end, I was like, "Holy fuck!"
What, Hard Candy?
Yes.
Yeah, because we avoided watching it, but we watched so many movies at Blockbuster that it was like,
Ooh.
well, we haven't seen this one,
Ooh.
whatever.
I forgot about this one. What was it called? Shit.
Kill, what's that movie you're talking about?
Okay, so speaking of Ellen Page as like a 14-year-old girl,
Super.
yeah, super.
I've never seen it, but I've seen it come up.
Michael, you and I watched it at your house, like when it came out.
Let me really.
And it was super awkward because there's this scene where Rainn Wilson and Ellen Page, as a 14-year-old girl, almost have sex.
Oh my!
Is it from 2005?
Yes, or 2010.
Yeah,
Did you ever watch Don't Breathe?
That sounds familiar.
It's got Ryan Reynolds in it, right?
Oh
No.
my god, that movie.
It's got actually no, it
Jesus.
really. It's all
No,
new
I
talent.
haven't.
Oh my god.
I think I just heard about it.
Yeah, it's about the kids that break in to steal money from this dude's house because he's blind, and then they find out that he is not the man they thought he was.
Ooh. That looks
What movie is
nifty.
that?
Don't Breathe. I'm actually gonna pop that up to the top of my list again.
Have you ever seen Black Snake Moan?
No, but I love that fucking gif of him just staring at the camera.
It's. Oh, it was an interesting, weird movie, I guess.
Shut up,
Like,
crime! Oh my god,
I
that's
probably wouldn't suggest watching Black Snake Moan, but you know, it's a thing.
Which one's The Departed?
That's got a lot of big names in it. Jesus. Jack
Isn't that, like-
Nicholson, Leonardo
Okay,
DiCaprio.
yeah. That
In
one
the
was
trailer, like, kind of like, what do you call it?
gay. I just assumed that's where you were going.
No, the thing that was supposed to happen years ago when all the Christians just get sucked up into heaven and leave their clothes behind. Wasn't that like part of the trailer?
No,
Like, clothes
you're thinking
being
of
I
left-
remember that
you're
one.
thinking of a very different movie.
Yeah,
The
I don't
Departed-
even
We
know what
watched
you're
a movie
talking
that was
about.
like
The
that.
It was an
Departed-
alien movie.
The Departed is like
It's
about
a
the
crime
mob.
drama, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about
Yeah.
the mob.
Oh yeah, then that's not even close.
Yeah, I was like, what movie are you
Um,
fucking talking about?
I
Wait,
remember what
Seven
you're talking about, Chris.
Psychopaths. Seven Psychopaths was a good movie.
That one, I think I remember seeing that one.
It'd be weird if you didn't.
Heard
It's
her.
about seven psychopaths.
Oh yeah, no, we watched it.
The main character
Yeah, we watched
is a
it together.
journalist? I thought so, but I
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
sure.
It was actually
the main
really
character
funny.
is a journalist interviewing 7 different psychopaths. But yeah, it's like kind of like a dark comedy.
Eh.
Somewhat
Ooh.
along the lines of
Oh, that reminds me.
Burn Notice, but way more interesting than Burn Notice.
You need to watch What We Do in the Shadows.
In Bruges is a really funny dark
It's on my
comedy.
list.
God, I love that. I watched that.
In Bruges.
Yeah.
Yeah. That movie is pretty goddamn funny.
Yeah, Adrian, I think you should watch Cure for Wellness and watch it with people so you
Okay.
can talk about it. And then
Chris.
Hard Candy.
I guess.
Definitely watch Hard Candy because that movie will
Yeah.
make
Don't
you
watch it before bed,
squirm.
though.
Oh,
Yeah, it's,
Is it that good?
you don't want to watch it.
It makes you squirm.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
okay.
So this is probably not considered a good movie, and I don't think it's on Netflix. But there was a mini series on TV called The 10th Kingdom, and I was obsessed with it when it came out. I watched it like once a week, and it's like a 9-hour miniseries of 3 like movies, and it's an interesting take on like fairy tales. And there's 10 kingdoms, and like our Earth as we know it is one of them.
What's the name of it?
And
Oh, Snatch is good.
the 10th Kingdom,
10th Kingdom.
and like a whole bunch of like fairy tale things come together, and it's like
I thought you were going to say The Stand.
Are we all gonna start watching JoJo's together?
You should. It's definitely super good.
I won't stand for it.
I haven't
I
watched
really should.
Inglourious Bastards either. That's
If you
another
have
one everyone
to-
tells me I should watch.
Here's something interesting. If you don't want to watch the whole first series of JoJo, which I didn't because I fucking skipped past a lot of it because it's boring, JoJo Part 2 is better. but they actually have movies of part 1 of JoJo. This is more for Mike than anything else. But
Are you talking about like the OG JoJo or like the new JoJo but skipped the first season?
yeah, new JoJo would skip part 1 basically.
Oh, okay.
JoJo is split up into parts of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's 5, 6, 7. I think that aren't
There's
animated.
one in the manga, right?
Yeah, those are the ones that aren't animated. 4 is where it stops for the animated series. But part 1 was boring as fuck. I didn't like it. I just don't like the original JoJo. But they have a movie that's like an hour and a half and puts all of part 1 in a movie. They have one for part 2 as well, but part 2 is good, so you should probably just watch part 2.
Have you guys seen Gone Girl?
Yes.
No.
That's good.
And then how about The Girl on the Train?
Nope.
No.
I
If
think
they're
that's
more
pretty
recent
cool.
movies, I probably haven't watched them.
Yeah, Girl on the Train. It's a really good one too. I didn't. Jesus. It's in the 40s on Rotten Tomato and Metacritic, but I thought it was pretty decent.
Wow.
Yeah, every
Bryce,
now
have you
and
seen
then.
Memento?
Oh yeah, that's another one.
That was another one I was going to bring up. No, I haven't seen it. It's on my
That's
list.
Good.
It's unique. I don't think
It's,
there's a movie that's tried something so brazen before.
Yeah. I think, doesn't the DVD come with the special where they
Oh, put it in.
make more
flavor?
sense of it? But you know
maybe.
what I'm saying, but I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Probably.
have it after you watch it once, you just watch it again. Fine, you don't really need to watch it again differently.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Have any of you guys seen the old like Hellraiser movies?
Uh-oh.
I saw like one a very long time ago. I think it was like 7 or something.
Bryce, have you seen like the Les Mis with
No,
Hugh
I haven't.
Jackman? You kind of like musicals, don't you?
No, not in the slightest.
Oh, you like Pitch Perfect.
That is true. I can't deny that.
That's because you like the actors, probably.
That's a very
not,
good movie.
Not because of the musicals.
It's a good movie.
Oh shit, that reminds me. I need to find a classic musical I used to watch when I was young.
Now that I think about it, my mom and dad had very little filtration when it came to movies. Seriously, like, all right, you can watch Freddy Krueger and Jason. Look away, there's boobies.
Dude.
Not even kidding. I was like 6 years old watching like Freddy Krueger, and that shit gave me nightmares for like nights.
That's why
They
you're
were
so
totally
violent.
cool with it. But any like sex scenes in movies, like look away. It's like it's kind of fucked up.
You need to watch Cats the musical with me.
Ugh.
No, didn't your mom like watch that once a week?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I remember
why?
like I'd go over your house and
loves
it'd always be
musicals.
on.
Oh my god, dude.
I couldn't do it.
The Les
Your
Mis
mom
is actually really good.
was either watching that or listening to fucking
Dr.
oh
Phil.
Ava or
Sheryl Crow. That was constantly on. What is this, Splinter?
Hmm?
I just said, "What is this?" and then I read the title of that, Splinter.
Oh, it's like an indie horror movie, but it was pretty good.
You should put Les Mis on the bottom of your list. You'll never get to it.
That is a lot of faith in that, Caleb.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Just put it on there.
Lame is.
Les
No.
Mis, it's a
Les Miserables. It's
Oh,
French.
Jesus Christ! I tried to watch that, and I was like, "Yep, nope." I got like 5 minutes into it.
You suck.
Dude, I cannot do musicals. I can't.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's seriously, it's just pure immersion breaking, and I just, nope.
Did you watch Atomic Blonde?
No, I wanted to. Look good.
Yeah.
I need a drink, man. Ugh.
I wanted it to be good, but I have a feeling it's gonna be one of those movies where the trailer was way better than.
I mean, it seemed to get pretty good reviews. Another one I want to watch is Brawl and Cell Block 99.
Nope.
It's got Vince Vaughn in it, but it's like a serious role. Like, and he supposedly does a really good job of it.
Can I recommend TV shows?
I can't say that I'll watch all of them, but I can like.
Altered Carbon.
Well, that one, yeah. But True
Yeah, I
Detectives,
still need to watch
True
that.
Detective season 1, best show
Yeah.
ever.
Mike ranted and raved about that when the
dude.
first season was out.
Don't like
I tried to watch the second one and it didn't hold me.
the second season has nothing to do with the first season.
Yeah.
And yeah, I watched like halfway through the second. And I was like, it's not bad, but it seriously does not matter. Like,
You should watch Kill la Kill with your wife.
Oh yeah, no
That'd be
doubt.
fun.
Yes.
She'll learn about the wholesomeness of showing your skin.
mm. God damn it.
Don't look up Kill la Kill on your computer, Bryce. Like you probably shouldn't.
I legit almost typed it in. So,
no,
It's not hentai.
but it's
but-
close.
but it's pretty
just
damn
about-
close.
Yeah.
The outfits leave very little to the mind. I don't know.
Hey, if you
But
if
it's
you need,
about wholesomeness.
yeah.
Did you see the Evil Dead remake?
No.
The Evil Dead. Oh no, I wanted to, but have you seen? Oh shit! I just lost it. Fuck.
Look at the wholesomeness, Bryce.
Shit.
It's in the group chat.
It's a show about how clothes are gonna take over the
Yes.
basically. So the only way to fight the clothes is with a giant pair of scissors and taking off your clothes.
Yes.
But not all the way, god damn it.
Yeah,
This is
no,
a
no,
weird
no.
show.
Yeah.
I don't need no
So,
goddamn
it's an
heathens
object.
around.
Now I'm including anime. Oh god.
Ooh, good
Like,
anime.
oh my god, I wish,
Those three.
like, I wish there was a way that we could all sit down and watch a movie together, like, through the internet.
I mean,
We can all just hit play at the same time on
If it's not anime, bro.
Like, real talk,
Netflix online.
there are so many movies I would love to watch with you, Adrian, just to, like, get your thoughts on
can
them.
we cuddle?
You're damn right. It's required.
So,
I mean, it depends on the movie. I'm always up to watch a movie, so.
Like, because
Welcome to the NHK is good and soul crushing. Soul crushing
You're
24
not watching
episodes.
that. Jesus Christ. Fuck.
I would love to watch, like, God, a bunch of these.
Chris, are you watching any anime this season?
I just started to watch Darling in the Franxx a bit. I
That's
like
that's a
episode
good
three.
mecha one, yeah.
It
There's
seems
one
like
about there's one about like a boy and a girl that constantly tease each other.
Oh yeah, I watched the first. That looks pretty decent.
It's
like
pretty decent, but it's like so awkward. I have a really hard time.
You guys
It's
are
really hard. It's like
No,
fucking.
I don't know how
I'm
it
getting
works.
embarrassed for him, dude.
Actually, something that might be good whenever your kids, if you want to watch an anime with your kids, man, The Boy and the Beast is a good one.
It's on my list.
Yeah, I watched it with Nick like 3 weeks ago or something. It was really
My,
good.
like,
Danny's
He's
little
pretty much a
sister,
kid.
this is gonna sound really fucking awful,
Oh, okay.
but I'm not sure I want to watch. Like, I'm not sure I want my kid to watch anime at a young age.
That's
want him
fair.
to-
That's fair.
Like,
Don't
watching.
poison his brain.
Well, just like, fuck. If I swear to God, if I ever catch my kid doing a fucking Naruto run, I will drop kick him into traffic.
See, that's why. Okay, now hear me out.
You don't let him watch Naruto.
No, you just fucking teach him that, like, you can like what you want to like, but there's a fucking limit on how much you project all of yourself into a certain thing. I mean, I was taught that, and it worked out for me. I had friends that were like that, but I was only friends with them while I was in their circle. And then when I was with other people, I kind of didn't talk to them much because I knew how weird they were. And I was generally well accepted by everybody in school.
Yeah. Are you talking original or remake? Or reboot?
Oh, the new one.
I have it. I haven't watched it.
Oh yeah, new Mad Max.
You roll
is,
your kids in martial arts, Bryce. It's good. It teaches them discipline.
If Bobby gets his gym up off the ground, I might send them over there when they get older.
It's if you can get your kids to do martial arts and have the ability to whoop some ass and teach them not to ever do it, I feel like it's a good way to teach them discipline because it's like, you know how good you are, and that's why you won't do it.
Yeah.
But that's the trickiest part, and I don't know how you would.
Did you guys ever watch any of the Riddick movies?
Yeah.
I
new
loved
one,
them.
The new one is actually still good too. It's like a
Yeah, it
quasi
is.
reboot, I think.
No, it's a sequel.
Really?
Yeah, it's a full-on sequel.
Well, it seems
His
like
goggles made me not watch it.
it seems like it's the same exact movie as Pitch Black, just better. Is it not?
No, if I remember correctly, it was spun as a direct sequel.
I want to see is
Just add VeggieTales to the list.
Yeah, dude.
Specifically the one where the big fib becomes a lie.
Yeah. Riddick is a 2013 American science fiction thriller film, the third installment in the Riddick film series.
wow, it's so fucking similar to Pitch Black though. Huh? Because I mean, it's like same monster concept, like everything. That's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I just assumed it was a kind of a reboot.
I need to look at my anime list to see if there's anything that's really good.
You didn't finish Lands of Lustrous, did you?
Because you should.
Fuck. I know you, Mike. You're not talking right now. You didn't finish
What?
it.
Lands of the Lustrous?
Yeah.
I probably didn't.
You motherfucker. It's.
Oh, I did. This is exciting.
Let me see if I even have it downloaded.
You said you were gonna watch it.
In April 2016, Vin Diesel confirmed that he and writer-director David Towie were developing a fourth Riddick film titled Furia.
Ooh.
And he posted a video saying, "Are you guys excited to hear about Furia? Do you want to know where it all began with that dark character Riddick?"
I mean, I want to
So-
know.
Yeah. And then there's also a TV spinoff titled Merc City.
It's ranked 101st on my anime list, Mike.
What?
Land of the Lustrous.
Land of the Lustrous?
Yeah. Here, I'll type in the weeb name for you too, just in case.
I already have it. I'm already gonna download it from.
Yeah. Do you have Amazon Prime?
Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, I forgot I was
It's
gonna
on
watch
Amazon.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of. Oh, it started with an S. We watched it. I think Caleb was there. We watched it. We watched it at my parents' place. And what's it called?
Yeah, you need to watch Food Wars.
No, that's not it.
God
You
damn it.
definitely need to watch it.
No, I watched like the first 10 minutes of that with Mike, and it was.
Great.
What are you trying to describe?
I'm trying to. I don't want to give away what the movie is, and that's the only way I can.
You want to tell us to watch this movie without telling us what the movie is?
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
have the second season of My Hero.
Yeah, that's one of the shows I told Bryce to start watching.
I've seen. What did I?
You've watched a lot of that.
Yeah, I watched a lot of it at Mike's house.
I just forgot to add it to my list. Missing shit.
Bryce,
There
Hunter
was
Hunter
a-
Hunter is good to put on the background if you got nothing to do
Oh,
during the day.
that's really good.
Yeah,
I like
it's so
that.
long though, but it's good. It's worth every second.
Yeah, but if you watch like 2 or 3 episodes a day, just kind of in the background, it's good shit.
It's got really good
Yes.
fights.
Yeah. Starts off
What's with this-
cutesy and
Did
then
you ever
gets
watch-
really dark.
Did you ever watch Salt?
No. It's got
It's got Angelina Jolie.
yeah, her. I have not.
Oh, I've done something. My main screen is completely green, and I have no idea what it is.
Oh, it's
What
what my
is
card
the
was
name?
doing.
Really? What card do you have?
780. It was doing that with PUBG.
I have R9 290 though. Well, that's bizarro.
Do you still play PUBG, Adrian?
I have not played in probably 2 months. Maybe a month. Probably a month.
Ever watched The Descent?
I think I've seen that.
Sounds familiar. Wait, is it they find like that doesn't seem to have an end?
It's like they go down into a cave. I've never watched it, but
if I'm remembering, if
well,
I'm remembering right,
my headphones died, so I can't hear it.
Salt, the director's cut. Oh, there we go. My screen came back.
There we go.
I don't know if I saw it or not.
Hey guys, there.
Hello.
No.
There we go.
If I did see it, I think it starts out with this cave system that's like endlessly deep where it appears. Nah, never mind.
There's actually a few movies.
Is that the one you're talking about? The catacombs that lead down into hell?
No, that's not what I'm thinking of.
That's one I wanted to watch. It supposedly got terrible reviews, but a little creepy as fuck. You want to talk about a horror movie with a absolutely fucked ending? Did you ever watch The Mist?
Yes, I love that movie. Oh man.
I've never actually seen the movie.
Oh.
You just watched the ending on TV.
What?
I walked in on Nate's dad passed out in his chair, and he had been watching that movie. And like we watch in, we're like trying to figure out what movie he's watching, and then like the ending happens, like the car scene.
Yeah.
And then he just gets out, and then the ending, I was like,
like, and that's what sucks though, is now you can't really watch that movie without like that just really tarnishing the rest of it, because
The Mist.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
if you haven't seen it, Mike, watch it. I think it's got one of the best endings of our movie.
Ever?
it's got one of the most fucked up endings to a movie ever.
Yeah, it works well with the movie itself.
Chris, did my anime list actually remove the anime lists? Oh no, never mind. They just moved the button. I'm retarded.
I use an app for it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you hear Yojo Senki is getting a movie?
Oh, that's it. Did you ever watch Splice?
Oh God, no. Fucking.
Isn't there this weird rape scene?
That's
Kind
where
of.
all their bodies are put together, face to butt.
No, that's
Centipede.
Human Centipede.
Oh, my bad. Oh, Splice is the one with the alien, right?
Yeah. It's like a
hold on,
genetically
I'll-
motherfied human or some shit.
Isn't there some
Right.
shit about astral projection with some modified human thingy?
I don't remember the
Astral
premise,
projection.
but all I remember is that
I thought it had to do with that. Never mind.
like it's about like this a pharmaceutical company that funds the research, blah blah blah. They create a human animal hybrid, a new form of life they dub Dren. Okay, so then it's this husband and wife, they're researchers. They like this creature grows up looking incredibly feminine, and it like has the power to like copy genetic material from the host. And so like it seduces the husband, they have sex, and then it takes his genetic material, and so it turns into this super aggressive male, and then it goes off and rapes his wife.
It shows the whole thing, I think, too.
And
if
it
I
is
remember right.
fucking insane.
I've heard it's got
I
a
remember
good,
the previews for
some
that
good
movie.
rape scene.
There's only been one movie that I haven't been able to like get through that had stuff like that in, and that was it Last House on the Left?
Maybe.
The first 10 minutes of the movie is one giant long rape scene.
Hmm.
And I was just like, I couldn't even sit through it. I was just like, it was probably also because I was watching it with people. I was also watching it with my friend Jeff.
Yeah, you
And
couldn't
both
get
of
into
us-
it that way.
Shut up.
Oh.
Both of us were just super uncomfortable. I still need to watch the Cloverfield movies too.
Oh, don't look up anything on either. I heard that the Paradox movie on Netflix is trash. Don't even bother watching it. But I'm not gonna say anything else aside from just watch Cloverfield Lane as well.
I mean, I definitely was because I love John Goodman. But
Yeah,
You need to watch Fooly Cooley. That's what you need to watch.
Oh,
Ooh, that's rough.
did you see that's getting a remake?
Yeah, I
Wait,
did.
really?
Why? I don't know
It
how
was
to
a
feel
classic
about
on
that.
Adult Swim, though.
It was for what, but it was like during the era where get away with being way too rambunctious with characters, where they
Yeah.
just
For the
talked
sake of
really
being
fast and did.
rambunctious, yeah.
Yeah, it
It'd
was like
probably be-
LOL random type comedy.
It'd be really overbearing now.
Yeah, they'd have to rewrite the script quite a bit for it to be good if they're gonna make another Fooly Cooly. But
Oh god, there's a whole bunch of old animes on here that I completely forgot.
ugh. I loved Excel Saga when I was a kid, and watched it as an adult, and I was like, wow, this is fucking trash.
Yeah, there's a lot of those, I bet.
Yeah,
God, I rated Welcome to the NHK at 8.
really, I gave it a 10.
I think when I first watched it, it didn't jive with me.
It's horribly depressing. So
That's probably why.
I've rewatched it probably 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah, I really liked it.
There's a whole bunch on here. Jesus. What was I thinking as a child?
Oh yeah, I honestly don't have a lot of. So if I go and let's see, sort by
Yeah.
reverse score
My top
order.
10s are like, maybe it's like Eureka 7, Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann.
My lowest is, I think the normal name is Lunar Legends Tsukihime, and I gave it a fucking 2 because it completely just took the source material of the visual novel and said, yeah, fuck it, and it was awful, and then go fuck themselves. The running joke is, that never had an anime because it's that awful. And then Biohazard Degeneration, the
Ooh.
Resident Evil one.
Yeah.
And then Chaos Head got a 3. I love the Chaos Head. The fucking anime was trash.
Oh god, when I was young, I was so angry at Death Note Season 2, I gave it a 10.
It's good though.
I was like,
Black Rock Shooter, I gave a 4 because it was just fucking stupid. Bokusatsu Tenshi Dokuro-chan, I gave a 4. Damn, a 4? I feel like it deserves like a 1. Batum has a 4. 5 centimeters per second has a 4 because that was just overrated bullshit.
there's like a whole bunch of shit shows that I watched as a child.
There's a bunch of shit shows I watched like a year to 2 years ago. I still watch shit. All right, don't get me wrong.
Oh, no doubt.
But
Your
Okay.
McDonald's.
I'll call
Okay.
a turd.
So here is, I'm gonna read you like the end of the synopsis for Splice. Meanwhile, Dren, which is the female like creature,
Mm-hmm.
and Clive, who's the husband, had developed a mutual attraction. Elsa, the wife, discovers them having sex in the barn and becomes upset. Clive accuses Elsa of never having wanted a normal child because of her fear of losing control. Instead, she chose to raise one as an experiment where control could be assured. Deciding the only solution is to terminate Dren, they return to the farm and find Dren seemingly already dying. When William Barlow, who works for the company they work for, discovers human DNA in Dren's protein samples, he arrives to investigate. Elsa tells Barlow that Dren is dead and buried behind the barn. However, Dren, having metamorphosed into a male, rises from the grave and attacks the people, killing Barlow and Gavin before raping Elsa. Gavin is Clive's brother.
Huh.
Clive attacks Dren to save Elsa, but Dren overpowers him. Elsa intervenes and is about to kill Dren, but she hesitates, which allows Dren to kill Clive. Elsa then kills Dren. Elsa is later informed that Dren's body contained numerous biochemical compounds for which the company has begun filing patent. Joan, another person who works for the main company, offers Elsa, a now visibly pregnant with Dren's baby, a large sum of money to go through with the pregnancy, which Elsa accepts. End of the movie.
Yeah, that movie was messed
Sure.
up.
It was weird.
You know, if ever there was a time to believe in abortion, Alien Rape Baby probably is the one. But maybe I'm crazy.
Nah, but science and money, though, dog.
Every life is sacred, man.
I disagree on that notion.
I'm super bummed that the guy who was writing Katekyo Hitman Reborn died. Or he got like really sick, so he had to stop writing the manga, so the anime stopped completely.
I I never got. Well, I read the manga.
That and D
like,
Gray
really
Man.
far,
D
but-
Gray Man really fucking bummed me out.
Was the new? Did you watch the new series?
No, is there a new one?
Yeah. There's like
Is
a
it good?
continuation. Or no, it's not a continuation. I don't know what the fuck. But
Is
it's
it
seriously. It was just released like last year. I couldn't get into it. It was seriously like he shows up to meet the general that gave him the little gold thing, and then they act like they don't know him. So I guess it's not a continuation, but kind of is. I couldn't fucking get a good vibe for what was going on. It seems like a reboot from a certain point of the story, which is what I wanted. I wanted a fucking continuation.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let it be. Let it lie where it lies.
It was one of those like under the radar good animes that just fucking fell off.
Oh, God,
Another one that was interesting was I can't remember the name now. It was on Hulu a long time ago.
I can't believe I watched all the Tenchi Muyos.
Oh my.
Adult Swim, dude, or not even
Yeah.
Adult Swim.
No,
they were just
it was
on
the
Cartoon
fucking-
Network. Toonami.
There was a completely different channel that I found it on originally.
Huh.
It was like some like
Is it
fruit
G4?
basket or something like that channel. It was like, it was in like the thousands on Dish. I probably wasn't even supposed to find it, and it was just showing anime late at night. That was one of the shows that it had purchased was Tenchi Muyo. I think it was the first time I saw real anime and almost saw titties in anime. Because all I'd seen up to that point was like Gundam and like Dragon Ball Z. So then I saw that and I was like, ooh, shit.
I should pursue this lifestyle.
Yeah,
I bought
that was like the deciding factor.
I bought a movie. I don't remember what movie it was, but they had a jiggle counter for all the jiggles of tits in the in the movie. I don't remember what it was called though, but it had naked titties, and I was just like, shit.
Ass and titty.
I can't remember. It was about alchemists that had these little like metal things.
Full Metal Alchemist?
No, not that one.
Oh,
And they transformed it into weapons. The main character girl had like blue hair and an eye patch. I can't remember what the fuck it was called though. God damn it. It's gonna bug the shit out of me.
do you see they're coming out with the 5th Shrek, Mike?
Thank God.
Also, Adrian, do you ever see the new It?
Oh yeah, liked it.
I didn't watch it.
It was good. Very good.
No, not Moon Phase. God damn it. I said Moon Face.
Oh, yeah, you guys gotta watch Ping Pong the animation.
Oh, there it is. Buso Renkin. That was what it was
Oh, I
called.
fucking love that!
Yeah, it was a good ass anime.
I'm actually
and, like,
downloading that right
talked-
now. I just thought about it and I'm downloading it right now.
Yeah, I need to rewatch it. That was a really good anime.
I fucking love that show.
It's
Does it
only
actually
good if
have
you
a
like
jiggle
action.
counter, or was that just like...
No. That's a different one.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
a
the
good one.
Alchemist one.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to even the jiggle counter one. Well, I suppose I could look up anime with counter. Let me see.
It's
Chris, if
probably,
you wanna
it's
watch a
probably like,
show-
hey, take our app where you can count the jiggles yourself.
If you want to watch like an abridged Eureka 7, just watch that.
It's called Plastic Little. That's what it was.
Wait a minute. That sounds familiar.
It was a movie. It was
it a
a
show?
one-shot OVA.
Oh, really? Never mind. I probably never watched it.
The cover of the fucking like the cover art has 3 chicks sitting there in bikinis and their nipples are like poking through them.
Wait,
Uh,
what? I totally zoned out there for a second when I heard about titties poking through.
Here you go. Here's a
It's
Wikipedia
Adrian's
page
bedtime.
for you.
Oh, good. I need
They'll probably there you go. There's the thumbnail
my.
for it.
I needed some reading material for bed. Oh,
It's okay. So they're on a ship called the Cha-Cha Maru, whose business is capturing exotic creatures in the Sea of Clouds on the planet Letta. Oh, I remember none of this.
I would click it, but I'm afraid it's
Apparently
going
a
to
gas
pop up on
giant
the
of
screen.
some kind. And selling them to collectors or zoos. By chance, she saves Alessi Aldo Mordish, a young woman of her own age. I have no idea where this is going.
Life is better off naked.
I don't know. What the fuck? It's 45 minutes.
You also need to
I'm gonna have
watch.
to re-download this just to see what
Yeah.
it's about at this point.
Need to rewatch Great Teacher Onizuka.
Oh, that's a good one.
I fucking love that show.
I wish
Every
there was
time we
almost
talk
a...
about watching anything, it
movie.
always devolves into anime and Chris and Michael just go back and forth,
That's cause
and the rest of us just sit there and listen.
Yeah, now you know how I feel.
I'm currently typing up the movies that I have set up.
Great Teacher Onizuka is, but it's the least anime, I think,
Yeah,
in some regard. It's very Western in its ways. It's just a teacher who's an asshole, and he makes every student's life a little bit better because he's an open asshole, pretty much.
I'm gonna have to re-download that too.
Is that like AP Bio?
It's like, what?
AP Bio is a new show with the actor that plays Dennis in Always Sunny, and he goes because like he got kicked. He didn't get tenured at like Harvard or something, and ends up teaching AP Bio at a high school, and he hates it. So he doesn't teach and just makes his students like troll the person who got his job that he wanted like on Facebook and stuff.
No, it's not like that, but seeing the pictures and the synopsis of his character seems to act. Onizuka is a thug, basically. He was part of a gang, and then he gets a teaching job for a reason I don't remember.
I think
And then
I don't remember.
I think it was one of his friends or something found him. I don't know. And then he like hops to different schools, I believe.
He wants to meet high school girls.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's
right.
like it. That's like the only reason.
He's basically an old pedophile.
Yeah.
And then he just, instead of doing that, he starts teaching kids life lessons on accident most of the time.
Oh, they make him the teacher of a delinquent class as a bunch of like bad kids. So then he just basically outdicks them.
It was a good ending too. Like he's just in the classroom with a bunch of American kids. It was just like, God damn it. Ugh.
I think he gets the grill too.
The high school girl.
It's like another teacher.
He straightens up his life. All right.
Yeah, dude.
All right,
She's like the
Adrian.
vanilla, like do-gooder teacher.
Did I leave any out on that list?
These are the ones that you're gonna watch, or the ones that?
Well, these are the ones that have at the forefront of my list. Like I said, my Netflix queue is actually 483 movies
Oh
long,
my fucking god, man!
but I moved these to the front.
Oh, okay. Doing the whole alphabetical order thing.
Of course. Should I not?
It's up to you.
God, there's so many shows on. I should have never watched as a child.
I mean, that's all looking pretty fucking good. Yeah.
I just want to point out, so that you make a mental note, 7 Psychopaths is more funny.
Yeah,
Okay.
I figured.
Oh yeah, Christopher Walken's in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot. God damn it. I forgot. Oh, it's so good. Oh.
No. Mike, did you go see Baby Driver?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yes, I would recommend it.
Very good.
Especially if you already like that director's movies style. Like Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, I didn't know.
Is that really who makes that?
Yeah, the
I had
director.
no idea.
Huh.
It seemed like a very different movie.
I would have been more wanting to see it probably if it was directed by him.
If you do watch any classic anime, watch Yu Yu Hakusho.
It's so long though.
Yeah, it is.
I would
But it's
love
so
to
worth it.
suggest it to people, but it's just like
112
160.
episodes.
Oh,
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but it's still like.
The best I've gotten is I got Adrian to sit through all of Hunter x Hunter. And that's probably the best I'm going to do for a long ass time.
Facebook popped up and reminded me that like 8 or 9 years ago today, we were sitting down to get ready to watch Black Lagoon.
That was a good one, too.
That's another good one to finish.
You were like yelling at me because I had just commented about how I had got my Netflix queue set up. And you're like, when's fucking Black Lagoon getting here? And it's like, it'll be here soon.
Yeah.
They had a movie too, but I'm sleeping on getting that shit. I need to just buy it. I think it's Roberta's Blood Trail.
Ooh. Adrian. Daybreakers.
It's about vampires, isn't it?
Yes. Have you seen it?
I have not.
Daybreaker.
It's really good.
Let's see if it's on Netflix.
Walking in the night time.
Is it?
I don't know why, but I've decided to hold this for the past 2 hours, and I've been like standing, like moving my arms up and down, one at a time, and kind of doing like a mini squat. And now I'm sweating.
Your body's rejecting the exercise.
One of the directors for Daybreakers also did a movie called Predestination that's supposed to be really good too.
I probably should watch Daybreakers. I like vampire movies.
Have you not seen it?
I don't think so.
Well, shit. I'll put it up there on the list.
I got a pretentious anime for you that's about vampires.
I've seen
Bloodlust?
Hellsing.
Whatever you're trying to peddle, I've seen it. Please.
Helsing's good.
Hellsing
I like
Ultimate
Hellsing.
is
Yeah, Hellsing Ultimate is way better than Hellsing.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's because Helsing Ultimate is actual manga. Helsing, the normal anime, is based off. Let's just do it.
Did you ever watch Argo?
What's
That's
that
supposed to
fancy
be-
anime you got,
Yes.
Chris?
Shiki.
With Ben Affleck? Let's see.
Basically, like vampires move into a town. Shit starts getting a little weird, and then it's like, yeah, but they don't choose to be that way, and that's the theme of the anime, kind of. But there is a lot of death scenes in there that are just like, oh, that's awful. I don't feel comfortable watching them kill this vampire. And that's basically the whole fucking anime.
Big Lebowski?
I've not seen Big Lebowski.
Let's see, what else? Brazil is supposed to be a really, like, influential
I think I
sci-fi.
watched Shiki.
Do you ever watch Collateral?
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's another one I want to watch. Oh, I gotta move this up here too, because it's not a great movie, and some would argue it's not even really a good movie, but I fucking love it. Constantine.
Oh, I liked it.
Yeah,
I liked it.
I thought it was actually pretty decent for what it was. It was like a rated R superhero movie that was okay.
Yeah.
I thought like the hell scenes were fantastic.
It's been a while. I can't remember what they were like.
Think of like the Silent Hill, but a little bit brighter.
Huh.
Let's see what else. Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I haven't seen that one.
The manga's better.
Shut the fuck up.
But yeah, it's based off in the manga, Bryce.
Yeah.
It's called All You Need Is Kill.
I'll be honest. I think I knew that.
Nice.
Like, because
I
that
haven't
does
watched
not
the
come
movie,
across
but-
as surprising.
I told Adrian about the manga, and I think Adrian was saying it's kind of different from the manga.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's quite a bit different.
Oh yeah, the ending is especially. That's right.
Yeah.
The manga is way more sad with its ending than the movie is, from what I understand.
You ever watch Ex Machina?
Yeah, the guy that wrote that, he also did 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
Reminds me, one of the movies I have, anime movies I had, is Seed.
Is
It's
what?
what?
Appleseed.
Might be dated by now, but it's good.
Yeah, 2004.
You know what?
Oh, the OG's 1988, so never mind.
You know what's another movie I get criticized for not watching either of them?
What's that?
Kill Bill.
Those are pretty good.
That would be overrated, but
I watched them both.
pretty good.
They're good, but it's not something where I'd say you have to watch it before you die. Though I probably wouldn't say that about any movie.
I watched those with Nate, I think.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
the
that's
one that
right.
always pushed it on me. Yeah. Nocturnal Animals is another one I really wanted to watch.
Oh, I gotta sign off.
If it's
Everyone.
not about bats, or bats, I don't care. All right, night.
It's much too late.
Later, dude.
See you.
Oh, hey,
What?
before you
What?
leave,
What?
Oh no.
Oh god.
I'm legit. Like, even if we both have to rent the same fucking movie and watch it on a PlayStation,
Okay.
freaking, I want to watch Old Boy with you.
Oh god.
And
All right.
I might even sit down and watch Cure for Wellness with you,
Oh boy.
but also Hard Candy. Because both of those are movies I want to get your.
You're picking movies that I'm gonna like be retching or some shit at the end of it.
You're not retching. The Old Boy might, but
All right. Yeah.
Hard.
I'm game for
Yeah,
it.
Hard Candy's not like.
Let me know when you want to do this.
All right,
I'm game.
It's gay as fuck.
you're gay as fuck.
Chris, you can join in if you want.
I'm not a homo, so no.
Chris, we all know that that's not true,
You're fucking wrong.
and you're lying to yourself.
We've
more
seen
than
your
us.
bird folders, dude.
No,
We've seen your Blue Jay folder.
no, man.
Someday I'll get it.
Probably not. I think the name is too simple to where you'll never guess what it is. That's
Now I'm
all.
getting off. Shut
Your
up.
bird folder.
Not tonight.
Eagle.